It's time for Evanston Red Devil Sports live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio with KNYN 99.1 FM. Evanston Red Devil Sports is brought to you by Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Uintah County School District Number 1, Bear River Dental, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Western Wyoming Community College and Uintah BOCES Number 1. Ready. Mountain West Business Solutions, the University of Wyoming, Evanston Regional Hospital, Cache Valley Visitors Bureau, Dr. McKay Frankham, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Westar Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Freeway Tire, the Come On Inn in Casper, and by Dr. Todd Hoover. And now it's time to sit back and relax as we take you to the action with the voice of the Evanston Red Devils, Elan Olliff.
And we welcome you live to Wolverines Stadium here in Riverton, Wyoming. It is the first round of the 2023 WHSAA 3A State Football Playoffs, featuring the number 1 seed out of the East, the Riverton Wolverines, hosting the number 4 seed out of the West, the Evanston Red Devils. A rematch from Week 2 of the season, taking place in K. Fackrell Stadium, where the Red Devils squeaked out a 7-point victory, and now they meet up again at the tail end of the season with a spot in the 3A semifinals on the line. It's going to be a good one as we get set for kickoff in about 40 minutes. But in the meantime, we've got our pregame show brought to you by Cazin's Ace and Furniture. And we'll start with the scene set. When we come back after this, you're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazin's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazin's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazin's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
For great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It's time for our scene set, part of our pregame show, brought to you by Cazin's Ace and Furniture. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. Right now, both teams are out on the field right now. Riverton in their black uniforms, red numerals with a white outline, a matte black helmet with that Riverton paw print on the side, and a red face mask for the Red Devils. White uniforms, red numerals with a blue and red stripe on the shoulders. Shiny red helmet with a Block E decal on the sides. As we look into the numbers for this one, Riverton with a 4-5, 4-1 record in conference. Evanston 4-5, 2-3 record in conference. Riverton 8th in the 3A in the rushing yards, 122 yards a game. Evanston 7th in the 3A at 140 yards per game. Passing yards, Riverton 2nd in 3A with 225 yards per game. Evanston 8th with 143. And overall offense, it's Riverton with 347 yards per game. They rank 5th. Evanston, 283 yards per game. They rank 8th. In the rush defense, Evanston 5th in the 3A on rush defense with only 131 yards allowed per game. Riverton 10th with 191. Pass defense, Riverton 136 yards per game allowed. That's good enough for 7th. Evanston 211 pass yards per game. That put them in 12th. And overall defense, it's Riverton 326 yards allowed per game. That puts them 9th. And Evanston 342. That puts them 11th. So you dive into this one, and the matchup to keep your eye on is going to be the passing defense of Evanston versus the passing offense of Riverton, and vice versa, the rushing offense of Evanston versus the rushing defense of Riverton. It's strength versus weakness on both those ends of the ball, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Last time Riverton was in the playoffs was October 30th, 2020, a 61-38 loss to Jackson, who would go on to be the runners-up. They made it also in 2019, 2016, 2015, and all the way to the semifinals in 2014. They made the playoffs every year from 2009 to 2016. Of course, Jerry McCormick, the coach from 2009 to 2012, and then Pat Patterson from 2013 to 2019. Troy Anderson did lead them to the playoffs in 2020, and that's the last time they were here. They are 4-time state champions back in 1994, and then winning the 1997, 1998, and 1999 state championship. And that is the last time that they were in the championship game. They are 4 times runners-up, 1963, 1972, 1973, and 1979. For the Evanston Red Devils, last time they were in the playoffs was August 26, 2018. That ended with a 34-7 loss to Torrington on the road in the quarterfinals. Before that, it was a 3-year hiatus, and Evanston lost to Sheridan on October 30th, 2015, but the Red Devils would make it every year from 2010 to 2015. However, the Red Devils have not won a playoff game in 16 years. Last time they won one was on November 3rd, 2007. That was the semifinals in the 4A that year between them and Rock Springs, a 38-6 win for the Red Devils. They would go on to the state championship where East would win it 24-14. They are 3-time state champions, 1951, 1985, and 1997. 85 and 97, of course, under the legendary Kay Thackrell, and 8 times the Red Devils have been the runners-up. Last time was 2007, and that was the last time they have been to the championship game. That is your scene set today. When we come back, we'll get you set for our Red Devil corner, our Red Devil spotlight. Have a special guest. We're going to speak with Cazin Spadig, bowler on the Evanston Special Olympic team. We had a great interview with him, and we'll be right back with that right after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
What is Uinta BOCES #1? It's your community college to pursue your degree or certificate. It's high school equivalency. It's CPR and other workforce training. It's cooking and computer classes. It's 3D printers, vinyl cutters, and other free tools. We're many different things to many different people, meeting the education needs of the place we call home. So what is Uinta BOCES #1? That's for you to decide. Come see us today and let us help you make your educational dreams come true.
Welcome to a very special edition of Red Devil Spotlight. Today I'm here with Evanston bowler with the Special Olympic team, Cazin Spadek. And Cazin, you had a great season. You finished 4th place at state. What was that like?
It was fun.
Can you tell us what your score was?
213 in 3 games.
213 in 3 games. That is a much better score than I can put together. Cazin, let me tell you right now, I have only broken 100 twice in my life. Do you think you could beat me?
Probably.
Love the confidence. So talk to me about what it was like to go to state and how much fun you guys had.
That we left at like 8:30 and got there at like 4 or 5. And then we went to and then we had a team banquet. And then we had opening ceremonies at Natona High School.
That sounds awesome. Okay, so this is Red Devil Spotlight. So you've heard the show before, but I'll just kind of give you a recap real quick. I've got 10 kind of random getting to know you questions. Your job's to pick 4 numbers between 1 and 10, and those will determine your Spotlight questions. How'd that sound?
Good.
All right, so what's that first one going to be?
10.
10, all right. What has been your favorite Halloween costume?
Dressing up like Andy Reid.
Like Andy Reid?
Yes.
So are you a big Chiefs fan?
Yep.
I know someone that I got to introduce you to that you guys are going to get along. How's that sound?
Good.
Awesome. All right. So talk to me about how'd you dress up like Andy Reid? Did you have like the headset and all that fun stuff?
Yes.
That is awesome. All right. So what's that next question going to be? 2. All right. What is your favorite thing that you own?
All my Evanston stuff.
All your Evanston stuff? Are you a Red Devil super fan?
Yep.
What's been your favorite part of the fall season so far for the Red Devils?
That we done make it to state and win the 3A state championship.
You think we're going to win the 3A state championship?
Yep.
Yeah? How confident are you?
That we done pull people out.
Awesome. Okay, so what's that next question going to be?
5.
All right. What skill would you like to learn in the future?
To play like Patrick Mahomes.
You want to be a good quarterback like Patrick Mahomes?
Yep.
Do you think Cohen Morrow could teach you some things as well?
Probably.
Awesome. Okay, so we've asked 3 questions now, so you've got 1 more. So what's it going to be?
1.
What's been your favorite memory from being here at Evanston High School?
That we helped win state this year for the boys soccer team.
That's a future memory. You think you're going to help the boys soccer team win state as their manager this year?
Yep.
That sounds awesome, and I can't wait to see it. That is Tayson Spaddock, our guest here on the Red Devil Spotlight. Tayson, thank you so much for the time. Anything else you want to say before we wrap this interview up?
Don't be quiet.
Go Big Red. I love it. That is Tayson Spaddock here on our Red Devil Spotlight, all part of our Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. Our experts self-perform all phases of construction on new or existing structures, such as site excavation, access road creation, concrete foundations, welding, and the installation and maintenance of piping, tanks, metal buildings, and more. Our turnkey services will have your facility operational quickly and safely. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Welcome to the Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming pregame coaches show. Joining me now, we have Green River Wolves head coach Blaine Christensen and coach. Apologies for that. Apparently, we didn't get the interview switched out, so give us 1 second. But we do have an interview with the voice of the Riverton Wolverines, Mr. Cody Beers, and here is that interview now. Welcoming into the Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. Of course, it is our coaches show brought to you by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. We don't have a coach this time, but we've got someone who's watched the Riverton Wolverines closer than probably anyone else this year, and that, of course, is the voice of the Riverton Wolverines, Cody Beers. And Cody, we met up in week 2. Take us back to week 2 and talk to us a little bit about some things that are going to be different when the Red Devils and the Wolverines take to the field with a spot in the 3A semifinals on the line on Friday night.
Well, that week 2 game, Elan, we used a quarterback who had made his first career start, Blake Gantenbein. Derek DeVries, our senior quarterback, was battling some ankle issues at that point. He now is back. DeVries is back, and he's near 100%. He's had an incredible senior season, both passing the ball and running the ball. He's Riverton's best runner. He's Riverton's passer. About 30 combined touchdowns for Riverton. The offense and defensive lines are playing outstanding football. I think Riverton something finally clicked in new coach Mark Lenhart's game, but these kids are loving to hit each other all of a sudden, and so they're, you're seeing double, triple team, quadruple guys tackling runners, and they're figuring out that to win, you've got to take the game to the opponent. And this is a group of kids that basically went about 2-20 in their first couple years of high school football, and the transformation's not complete. But having a guy like Mark Lenhart coaching the Wolverines has been a definite advantage. He's able to get kids excited about football. He challenges kids just like real life challenges all of us. And football is a life example in his way of thinking. So we're very fortunate to have him. We're fortunate to have a pretty good 13-member senior class that is leading the way, and this group of kids now has won 4 out of 5 games in conference play, and they've managed to get it done on the field, and so it's a very excited community entering Friday night's game.
I was going to ask, the first time that this game was played back in week 2, it was here at K. Fackrell Stadium. Now, with a spot in the semifinals on the line, we're going to Wolverines Stadium over in your guys' neck of the woods in Riverton. What kind of atmosphere are you expecting the town of Riverton to bring to a game that they've kind of been starving for? It's been a minute since you guys have hosted a playoff game.
Yeah, it's been a while, for sure. A couple million minutes, but it seems like. But no, I think the community is excited about it. It's going to be cold. This weather front's starting to move in here that the weather service has been touting all week, so it's going to be cold Friday night. The running game's going to be important. I think these two teams know each other pretty well after playing in week 2. We understand that Evanston's got a very talented quarterback, but I think overall the atmosphere is going to be it'll be intense, and I know that Lenhart and his coaching staff are putting a lot of time into developing a game plan that Evanston and its coaching staff hasn't seen. So, but it's been a developing deal here, and people are excited, and everybody understands that the class of Wyoming high school football and Class 3A is on that west side, and so the East here, probably that game Friday night between Evanston and Riverton, the East has a decent shot of making it through. So, I know Evanston will have something to say about that. They had a big win over Green River to get in the playoffs, and we expect a hard-hitting, physical football game where these teams know each other pretty well, and that talented quarterback for Evanston is going to be a key, I think.
Cody, you guys were playing against some really, really tough competition at the beginning of the season. And I talked to you before the Evanston game, and you guys said that you had hopes and you guys thought you had a shot at this number 1 seed. At what point, what game was it where things kind of began to kind of appear on the horizon for Riverton, thinking, not only do we think we have a shot, we think we're going to go get this thing?
Well, I think there's no doubt that when our kids went to Evanston looking for their first win of the year, and if a few things would have went Riverton's way, they would have had that first win. That gave the kids and the coaches a little bit of hope coming back from Uena County. But I mean, you start playing conference games, and I think the big game on the schedule that everybody circled. And you needed to do some things to win the tiebreaker. There was the Buffalo game here in Riverton when Buffalo's had an outstanding season. They came in prohibitive favorites against the Wolverines, and the Wolverines put it all together that night, offensively and defensively, and then had to win by 11 points, which I didn't think they could do, but they got a 9-point lead magically, and then they went for 2, and scored. And and then they didn't let up last week against Worland. So, this group of kids is believing. And, I think the community is believing in these kids and the coaches and the program and, the amount of growth in year one of Len Hart's first season here in Riverton, which, Coach and I spend a lot of time together every week talking about scenarios. And the thing that's most exciting about him is he equates what happens on the football field to real life for these kids. And, it's not easy living life, and you have setbacks. And I think it equates very well to the game of football. And he's done an excellent job of, making football real for these kids.
That is Cody Beers, voice of the Riverton Wolverines on WYO today. Cody, thank you so much for the time. Super excited for this game. I think it's going to be an absolute great game. Nice, good, hard-hitting game for a spot in the semifinals for one of these two teams. Anything else before we wrap this up?
Well, drive safely, come over to South Pass, and, we'll see you. It's always great to have my state baseball partner in town, and we'll have a chance to talk to each other and catch up a little bit. It's been a long football season, but it's great that Evanston and Riverton still have everything to play for on Friday night at Wolverine Field. So it's going to be a blast, and I'm definitely feeling the feelings of euphoria getting to call some Riverton football in the playoffs. So we'll see you Friday.
A big thank you to Mr. Cody Beers for joining us on the pregame show, brought to you by Cazin's Ace Furniture, and of course our pregame coaches show brought to you by the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. For when benefits matter, right now, a helicopter landing here on Wolverines Field. It looks like the medical helicopter here for Riverton as they are landing this thing on the field with about 15 minutes until kickoff. We're going to step aside when we come back on our Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming pregame coaches show. It's going to be Evanston coach Steve Moore. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in one appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
At the Best Western Dunmar in Evanston, we understand that breakfast matters. That's why every room reservation includes a full complimentary breakfast. Delicious, quality food prepared and served by an amazing staff. Start your day the right way with breakfast at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Quality, delicious food and excellent service every time, because breakfast matters.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District No. 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
With over 45 years of experience, Dr. Casey Davis at Davis Chiropractic can provide you with a whole range of services, including spinal adjustment, cold laser treatments, platform vibration therapy, and more. Davis Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Here with Evanston Red Devil football coach Steve Moore. Coach Moore, the playoffs, they're here. We talked about it on Thursday night after the game that this was goal 1, and in order to complete goal 2, it's now you got to keep winning. You have the Riverton Wolverines in this first round. We saw them back in week 2, and the final score was 34-27 Evanston in K-Fackrell Stadium. Now we're going up to their place where it's all on the line. Talk to me about how you guys are feeling about this matchup with Riverton.
Just watching film, they're much improved, but I also think we're much improved. So it's going to be a battle. They're very, very well coached. Coach Lenhart up there has done a great job. Seeing a few new formations up, on film, doing a few more things defensive line wise. But yeah, I think it's going to be a highly competitive football game.
One kind of headline / story going into this matchup was the first time Evanston and Riverton played. Quarterback for the Wolverines, Derek DeVries, was kind of operating on an injured ankle. Now it seems to be better, and he's running 100%. What are you seeing from the Riverton quarterback on film now that you're getting a good look at him?
Yeah, he can chuck the ball around really well, throws the ball really well. And yeah, he can run it too, and they do some draws with him, and he gets out of the pocket and runs, and so we got to keep tabs on him for sure. He's a great athlete and kind of runs the show up there and does a great job. So we got to be aware of where he's at and where the receivers are at too.
Coach, it kind of speaks to the strength of the Western Conference, where we're in as the number 4 and we're playing the number 1 out of the East. In a typical bracket, it would feel like you're a major underdog, and in this one, though, it really does feel like because of the experience Evanston has against them, it's either a pick 'em or maybe even a slight favorite type situation for the Red Devils. Can you talk to me about just kind of the strength of the West going into these playoffs?
Yeah, and Riverton was exposed to these powerhouses too. They opened up against Powell and Cody and then played us and then Star Valley, so they know what the West was like and playing those top 3 teams. And then obviously we've played them. So, playing those good teams, you do get better from it. Even though, obviously we lost to them and so did Riverton. But I think it's always good to go play those upper level teams and see where you're at. And I think you can grow from those games for sure.
It's funny you bring that up because the game that kind of feels like a turning point for us specifically in the pass defense was a game that we lost. I would say the Star Valley game, the pass defense finally started clicking. And when you look back at the stats of that first Riverton game, that was something that Riverton was able to do very well, was passed against us. Now with the improvement in the pass defense, do you feel like there may be some different numbers kind of being thrown out there, and you feel like that you guys will perform better on the pass defense in this matchup?
Yeah, I sure hope so, because they threw for 301 yards against us last time. So I'm sure they're planning on using the air attack. But you're right. I think we've improved greatly in the defensive backfield and the linebacker play with our drops and so on and so forth. So we're definitely aware of their passing game and what they like to do. But we can't totally vacate the run either. You got to stop the run too. But I think we'll definitely put up better numbers this week.
What was practice like this week? I mean, it wasn't a guarantee this time last week that we were going to be practicing still and playing in this game on Friday night, but now you guys have an extra week of practice and that excitement to be in playoff football again. What was it kind of like to be around the boys this week?
They were excited. They were excited Thursday night, but on the way home from Green River, I was on that first bus with a lot of the varsity kids, and they were tired. And they pretty much slept all the way home because I think they expected to win, and this is what they expected to do and where they expected to be. And this week, it's business as usual. Monday, we had a normal Monday. We broke down film, kind of had a meeting with them, which was good because we got lightninged out anyway. But we did end up going out on the field. And then practice has been pretty good Tuesday and Wednesday. Today, obviously, the weather's going to affect us a little bit, but that's okay because that may be the weather tomorrow. So, the kids are excited. I know they're excited, but they've been businesslike all week, and that's good to see.
Coach, last question. Last week we did have some missing players, and we're hoping to get them back, and specifically Gabe Hutchinson. Is it looking like that we will have those players back, and how are we looking overall health-wise going into this matchup?
Yeah, Gabe's going to suit down, and he'll play. He'll play. We'll kind of play it by feel, but overall we're in pretty good shape. Like I said, I think I said it last week, this time of the year, you do have some bumps and bruises, but for the most part, I think we're pretty healthy and looking forward to it.
That's Coach Steve Moore, head coach for the Evanston Red Devil football team, back in the playoffs for the first time since 2018. They'll take on Riverton on Friday. Pregame show at 5:15, kickoff at 6 o'clock from Riverton. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Anything else before we wrap this up?
No, thank you, and go Big Red.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having an affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685, and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming, when benefits matter.
Quality is the thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
The national anthem performed as we get ready for kickoff in about 5 minutes. It's time for our Ellingford Brothers Keys to the Game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers in Evanston for all your cement, sand, and gravel needs. Contact Ellingford Brothers at 307-789-1515. And for the Red Devils, first on defense, it's going to be keeping the passing game of Derek DeVries under control. Again, this was the second best passing offense in the regular season in the 3A. And for the Red Devils on offense, kind of ride what got you here. Yes, mix in that passing defense, but I expect a big night from Brady Roberts as the Red Devils come to the game with the number 6th rushing attack in the 3A. Those are your Ellingford Brothers Keys to the Game. We're about 5 minutes away when we come back. As those Keys to the Game brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515 for all your cement, sand, and gravel needs. When we come back, we'll have our team introductions. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazin's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazin's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazin's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. 3 minutes away from kickoff, here are your 2023 Evanston Red Devils, brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc. We may be getting started a little bit early as Riverton has come out ready to receive the kick, and we're going to keep it right here just in case. Apologies about that. We're going to keep it right here just in case. Evanston lined up on the right side of the field, Riverton on the left side. Riverton will receive the opening kickoff. Welcoming now to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth, we have Mr. Luke Robinette. As Luke, we look at the matchups here and what's something the Evanston Red Devils need to do tonight.
It's looking like it's a little colder out today, so the Evanston Red Devil defense I think is going to stack up well against the Riverton offense. Riverton likes to get it done through the air, so maybe the cold weather will take that out a bit, so that'll be good for our defense.
And we're underway. End-over-end kickoff received by the Wolverines, and breaking off towards the right side, but not going too far at all. It was the kick received by Nick McIntosh. Black hoodie under his jersey, and that tells you we're playing in a little bit different weather than what we're accustomed to tonight.
Yep, it's Wyoming playoffs. It's cold, and it's going to be a lot about running the football today, so that'll be good.
11:54, 1st and 10, Riverton on their own 27. Ball on the near hash mark. And now we'll get to see Derek DeVries, who was a little hobbled the first time these two played. Tight formation with one wide receiver split out towards the near side. Clap, snap, and he'll take it and go forward. Pick up maybe about a yard, and it'll be 2nd down and 9 to the 28.
Short pickup there, but the Evanston Red Devils doing a good job at swarming to the football. Big team tackle there.
11 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this first quarter as we are just getting started. A spot in the 2023 WHSAA 3A state semifinals on the line. Winner of this game will get the winner of, I believe it is Douglas and Cody. 2nd down and 9, shotgun snap. DeVries takes it. Snap is about knee level. Goes for the short pass out towards the right side. Caught by Sheets. He'll get to the 40 for the 1st down. Brought down by Breckenridge.
Riverton doing a nice job there, getting creative with the pass play. Decided to flood the left side of the field, make it look like the quarterback's going that way. Turns around, reverses it across the field. Doing a nice job picking up the 1st down.
11 minutes and 6 seconds left, so it'll be 1st and 10 on the Riverton 41 near hash for the Wolverines. Black uniforms, red numerals, and a white outline with black pants with a long, thin white stripe down the side. DeVries in the shotgun formation sends a man in motion that looks like Trevor, and now he'll take the snap. It's low around the knees, goes for the short pass, dumps that one out to the 40, to the 45, into Red Devil territory. Plenty of room to work with all the way to the 40, still on his feet, and a big gain by Branson Saltzgaber, the senior for Riverton, all the way to the 47-yard line of the Red Devils. Check that, the 37-yard line of the Red Devils. 1st and 10, not Luke. Cole Robinette in on the tackle. 1st and 10 on the Evanston 36. Trips to the far end of the formation. One wide receiver to the near side. Sends him in motion. DeVries in the shotgun, takes the snap with an empty backfield, tucks it and decides to run forward, steps to the right, cross the 30, and finally wrapped up and brought down right around the 29 by Kai Barker.
Riverton O-line did a nice job blocking for DeVries. He did a nice job staying patient behind his blocks and just waiting for something to open up, and when he found the crease, he hit it pretty well.
Under 10 minutes to play in this first quarter, and Riverton doing a good job chewing up the clock as this is the opening drive of the game. Just getting started, no score. Riverton break the huddle with 9 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in this first quarter. DeVries in the backfield, in the gun. One split wide left, takes the snap and he'll go forward himself, squeeze through a few tacklers and gets out to about inside the 25 of Evanston, and it's a new set of downs for Riverton, and the Wolverines moving the ball effectively in this opening drive.
Riverton doing a nice job on the ground. DeVries, has been their main runner, their quarterback. He's done a good job on all the keeps he's had, and then they moved the chains again.
Ball on the 24 of Evanston, 9 minutes and 10 seconds and counting remaining in this first quarter. Thank you so much for tuning in to this program on mylocalradio.com and on the radio at KNYN. 9 minutes is when they break the huddle, and now the clock still rolls as we're inside 9 minutes. I formation for DeVries with a lone man in the backfield. It's Saltzgaber. Dropping back to pass is DeVries. Throws it out to Sheets. Caught at the 11, cross the 10 to the 5. Brought down by Michael Kopp. Shy of the goal line. It'll be first and goal. Riverton on the far hash.
We've had a hard time stopping the run, so they decided to go with a little bit of a fake there, go to the pass, and that was definitely the biggest chunk play they've had. DeVries doing a nice job avoiding a blitzer coming through. I believe is Breckenridge. And getting a nice pass off, but Michael Kopp doing a good job at preventing the touchdown.
8 minutes, 42 seconds left in the first. First and goal from the Red Devil 1 for the Wolverines. Strong I formation for Riverton. DeVries, quarterback sneak. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And Riverton strikes first in this matchup. So DeVries with a 1-yard rushing touchdown opens up the scoring with 8:36 remaining in the first quarter. Extra points. Kick is up, and it is good from Saltzgaber. And the Wolverines lead it 7-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Red Devils down 7-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We will give you your Evanston Red Devil team introduction brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we're on your team. Get all your Red Devil gear at Varsity Inc. in downtown Evanston on Main Street. When we get a second, we will play that video as it is Kai Barker and Drew Barker back to return for the Red Devils, moving right to left on mylocalradio.com. Derek DeVries with a 1-yard touchdown dive with 8:36 left in the first, and that gives us our score 7-0 Riverton as Hunter Saltzgaber, the sophomore, will get ready to kick it away for Riverton. And it's a line drive spiral kick, will bounce into the arms of Kai Barker at the 5-yard line. Takes off towards the far side of the field, not touched until he gets to about the 30, and he's across the 30. Good return for Kai Barker.
All right, now let's see how the Evanston Red Devils can come out here on offense and respond. First drive for Riverton, they went and put it in for 7, so we got to do a good job and just stay with them.
8 minutes, 29 seconds remaining in this first quarter. First and 10 on the 32 of Evanston, far hash for the Red Devils. Here comes Cohen Morrow and company. Morrow will go in the gun. He has Roberts off to his left hip. Takes the snap, hands that one off to Roberts, breaks off towards the right side. Roberts going to get a decent pickup. It's about 2 on the play, and that's a way to kind of get the run game started if you are Evanston.
Riverton doing a nice job not letting Brady Roberts break outside and trying to make a man miss there, but not a terrible situation if you're Evanston. Second and still a little bit long, but 2-yard gain, nothing to complain about.
2nd and 8, ball on the Red Devil 34 with 8 minutes and 2 seconds left. They break the huddle and go there at 8 flat. Morrow in the gun again. Has Roberts off of his left hip again. Takes the snap, hands off to Roberts. He'll bust out towards the right side. Roberts crossed the 50 and pushed out of bounds by Derek DeVries of Riverton. So a good gain for Brady Roberts, about a 16-yarder, and the Red Devils will set up shop on the midfield stripe. 1st and 10, Evanston.
Evanston O-line doing a great job moving there and hitting blocks downfield. Hit a couple backers there too, so Brady could get outside, and that's what happens when we get him in open space. He's able to make big plays like that.
7 minutes, 47 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Red Devils down 7-0, but are driving. Same formation, 3 wide receivers on the near side. Morrow in the gun. Has Roberts off of his right hip. Fakes the handoff to Roberts. Morrow drops back. He's got pressure in the backfield, looking downfield, and has to just throw that one away. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 50-yard line.
Because it's a colder game, you know, things are kind of starting to move a little bit in slow motion. You know, Cohen Morrow doing a nice job just taking the smart play there, throwing the ball out of bounds. Don't want to risk a big sack there, so, you know, good decision-making by Cohen Morrow.
2nd down and 10 from the 50. Loud crowd here in Riverton. 7 minutes, 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Morrow in the shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers on each end. Fakes the handoff to Roberts, and Morrow's going to take off himself. Gets to about the 35 before he's brought down by I'm looking at the wrong roster. Brought down, it looked like by Ryan Cox.
Smart play call there by the Evanston Red Devils using All-State running back Brady Roberts on the fake. Cohen Morrow keeping it for himself on the read option and just doing a nice job. You know, made the first tackler miss and got outside and got a nice gain there.
First 3rd down the Red Devils have faced tonight, and it's 3rd down and 3. Ball on the 43-yard line, have to get to the 40. Morrow in the gun, tight formation with Roberts in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands it off to Roberts. Bust towards the right side. He's got the first down and dragging more Wolverines with him like what we saw in Green River all the way down to the 31.
Riverton not doing a great job of playing all the way to the whistle, and Evanston takes advantage of that, keeps pushing the pile, and we're able to pick up maximum yardage there. And, you know, Evanston doing a lot of different things out of the gun, giving a lot of different looks to a lot of different guys.
1st and 10 on the 31, 6 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Strong eye formation for the Red Devils. Roberts looks like he is the fullback. Hutchinson, check that. I think it's actually Roberts as the halfback, and they do give it to the fullback, and it's Cole Robinette, and he will drive forward for a couple yards the hard way. Check that. 2nd down and 10, or 8 rather, as they got the ball out to the 30. Trying to work their way towards Jordan Mendez territory if needed, but down 7-0, you want to respond with a touchdown of your own.
Absolutely.
Shotgun formation for Morrow. Tight formation. He's got Roberts off his left hip again. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rushes towards the left side, and he gets past the tackler. Turns upfield at the 30 to the 20. Still on his feet at the 15, and is out of bounds right around the 16-yard line. And Cohen Morrow moves the chains for the Red Devils.
Cohen Morrow doing a nice job improvising on the pass play, but, you know, Kai Barker also, once he realized that the pass play was kind of dead, he decided to block upfield for his quarterback and allow him to get as many yards as he could.
5 minutes, 42 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Red Devils 1st and 10 from the Riverton 16. Ball on the near hash mark. As Morrow comes out in the gun. 3 wide receivers bunched up to the right side. 1 Drew Barker to the near side. Morrow in the shotgun snap takes it. Looking to pass, looking towards Kai Barker's way on the right side of the field. Here comes the pressure. Step gets rid of 1 sack, throws that one out towards the right side, and it's incomplete. Would have been caught right around the 15-yard line. Would have been good for a gain of maybe 2 or 3 intended for Kai Barker, but it falls harmlessly to the turf, and it is 2nd down and 10.
Cohen doing a nice job going through his progressions. Just didn't see anything downfield. We had time. Got flushed out a little bit right, but, you know, nothing too crazy to worry about. Avoided 1 tackler and just decided to throw it out of bounds. Maybe give Kai a chance, but it was just a little bit too far out of bounds.
Good pressure up front from the Wolverines as they kind of made Morrow have to make a throw that he'd rather not. Shotgun formation, trips to the right side. 5 minutes, 32 seconds. Morrow with Roberts on the right hip yet again. Takes the snap. Hands that one off to Roberts. Gets a block on the left side. Cross the 15, just shy of the 10. They'll probably call it around the 12 or 13-yard line. So a gain of about 4 yards on the play. 3rd and medium coming up.
Red Devils going to old reliable Brady Roberts. You know, try to get a 3rd and medium there. Trying to convert this first down, but if not, we got a good kicker that we can always rely on. So, but obviously hoping to get this first down here on 3rd and about 5 or 6.
It is 3rd and 6. Ball on the 12 of Riverton. Red Devils knocking on the door, down 7-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Morrow in the gun. 2 wide receivers split out to the far side. He's got Roberts. Sends a man in motion. It's Kai Barker. Hands off to Roberts. Picks up a block. Roberts gets inside the 10. Stretches for the first down. But I think he's going to come up a little bit short. Yeah, he's about 2 yards short. So a 2-yard gain. It'll be 4th and 3. Ball on the 9. And Morrow comes out, talks with offensive coordinator Roy Barker. We'll see what they're going to do. And it looks like they're going for it.
Yeah, Cohen Morrow taking the field again. Looks like the Red Devils are going for it. I like the call here. You know, you're down 7-0 and it's early. This is definitely going to be one of those plays that you look back on and just, think what could have been. But Coach Moore believes in the guys to get the job done here.
4th and 3. Ball on the Riverton 9. 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first. Morrow in the gun. Takes the snap. Hands off to Roberts off the right hip. Roberts drives his way forward, and he's got the first down.
Red Devils deciding to roll the dice there on 4th and short. Great call and a great run by Brady Roberts, but also a great push by the Evanston O-line, making just enough space for us to move the chains and get that first down.
They spot it at the 5, and it's 1st and goal for Evanston. Cole Robinette comes on for Bronson Sims as the clock continues to roll with 5 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. Morrow breaks the huddle, and it'll be a strong I formation. Roberts, the fullback. Robinette, the halfback, takes the snap, and dropping back is Morrow. Looking towards the right side of the end zone, floats one intended for Drew Barker, and airmails it over his head on the far side of the end zone in red with black block lettering saying Riverton on the north side of the field. 4 minutes, 58 seconds, 2nd down and goal from the 5.
Yeah, some play action moving to the right. Cohen and Drew just a little bit over his head, just a little bit out of reach, but honestly, good play call just because, Riverton is definitely expecting a run there, and they did a good job beating all the blockers and trying to get to Cohen, so we're going to have to get creative here and try to get in the end zone.
Morrow under center. He's got Roberts in the I formation. Takes the snap, pitches it out to Roberts, breaks towards the right side, steps through a hole. They'll pick up a little bit of yardage, probably about 2 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and goal.
Brady doing a fantastic job realizing the outside probably wasn't going to be there on the pitch, so he just cuts upfield and tries to get as big of a chunk as he can. Ran hard there and had a nice pickup for the Red Devils.
3rd and goal on the 3-yard line. 4 minutes, 36 seconds still coming off the clock here. And there's that defense chant again. So, ball on the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Morrow under center. Pitches it out to Roberts. It's the same play. Roberts will step forward, and he's going to be just shy. Picks up to about the 2. So a gain of 1 yard line. It'll be 4th and goal from the 2. And what does Evanston opt to do here?
Another big 4th down here. It's 4th and 2. Definitely looking like Cohen Morrow's going to stay out in the field as he's talking with offensive coordinator Roy Barker. I don't see Jordan Mendez, so it looks like we're going for it.
In the playoffs, I feel like you got to try to answer touchdowns with touchdowns, especially early here. Red Devils have taken more time off the clock than the Wolverines in their drive. Strong I formation. Robinette, the fullback this time. They'll hand it off to Roberts. Goes off the right side, and he's in. Touchdown, Red Devils.
Huge call by Evanston there, just putting faith in the guys, and they ended up doing a good job executing and just, got the 6 points in. So that's definitely a relief if you're an Evanston fan. You love to see the response, and it's good. It was just a good drive all around. Took some time off the clock, did a nice job running the football, and definitely established Brady Roberts.
Jordan Mendez on to attempt the extra point for Evanston. Mendez has been nearly automatic from extra points. And it's going to be a fake. Rich takes the snap, goes towards the right side, and he's brought down around the 5. So it's a 1-point lead for Riverton after the stop on the fake field goal. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Let's go ahead and introduce you to your 2023 Evanston Red Devils.
Cohen Morrow, senior, quarterback, and linebacker.
Brady Roberts, senior, running back, outside linebacker.
Cole Robinette, senior, linebacker, and fullback.
Drew Barker, senior, receiver, DB.
Gabe Hutchinson, senior, running back, and DB.
Michael Kopp, receiver, DB, senior.
Stephen Bowen, defensive line and left guard.
Kenyon Muir, senior. I play offensive line and defensive line.
Kai Barker, receiver, linebacker.
Zane Leland, I'm a senior. I play right tackle and right defensive end.
Aiden Lichty, senior, fullback, and nose tackle.
Taryn Hawes, junior, left tackle, DN.
Bronson Sims, junior, receiver, and DB.
Brecken Rich, junior, linebacker.
Jordan Mendez, junior, kicker.
Jaron Welling, junior, center.
Jordan Welling, junior, right tackle. Clayton Cook, junior, tight end, DB.
On the kickoff by Evanston, it was dropped by Riverton. They get it around the 10-yard line, but unfortunately Evanston called with a penalty on the kickoff, and it's 1st and 10 from the Riverton 27 with 3:28 remaining in this first quarter. DeVries in the shotgun formation takes it himself, goes towards the right side, and he is wrapped up and brought down by Cohen Morrow. Gain of about 8 yards on the play out to the 35, and it's 2nd down and 2.
Evanston sending Cole Robinette on a blitz there. Doing a nice job of hitting his gap and going through, but just a little bit late. Had a little bit of an arm tackle and, just a little bit of a slip up, and DeVries did a nice job breaking that and taking out like 8 yards.
So it's a 1-point game. Evanston couldn't get the extra point in there as after the snap. Brecken Rich kind of took off running. Don't know if it was a designed fake or a low snap or something that Mendez couldn't do anything with, but it is a 1-point lead for Riverton. 2nd down and 2 Wolverines from the 35. DeVries takes the snap, and he's going to get held up by Zane Leland, who gets there first and drives him back. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Zane Leland doing a nice job shedding blockers and getting to the quarterback, making a play behind the line of scrimmage.
Under 2.5 to play in this first quarter. 7-6. DeVries with a 1-yard touchdown quarterback keeper with 8:36 left in the first quarter, and Roberts with a 2-yard touchdown trot on 4th and goal with just over 3 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes and 7 seconds and counting. DeVries takes a low snap, throws towards the right side, finds Sheets right at the 44, wrapped up and brought down by Bronson Sims immediately, no yards after the catch.
Doing a nice job realizing that we dropped that back a little bit in our coverage, and they did a nice little in route there. Doing a good job picking up the 1st down for Riverton through the air.
Ball on the 40-yard line of the Wolverines. 1:50 and counting remaining in this first quarter. As the moon begins to appear just off in the distance off of the east side of the field. It's going to be a full moon tonight, it looks like, Luke.
Yep, it is a pretty scene for sure.
Ball on the near hash. Tight formation with the exception of one wide receiver split out towards the far end. DeVries takes the snap. Goes towards the left side looking to pass. Flag on the play. He's going to tuck it, run it himself, cross the 45 to the 50. Gets on the other side of the 50 into Evanston territory. Finally steps out of bounds right around the 40. We'll see what the penalty is, though, as it was thrown in the backfield. Looks like he's going to be holding on Riverton.
Yeah, one of Evanston's defensive lineman was getting in there and kind of got pushed to the ground from the back, so maybe a hold is what they're calling it, but
it is indeed holding on Riverton. And with 1:16 remaining in this first quarter, it'll push them all the way back to the 31-yard line and make it first and a long way to go. They got to get to the 49 of Evanston to pick it up. It's going to be 1st and 20. Clock still rolling at 1:03.
Evanston switching up from their usual 3-5-3 defense. Have two safeties back, both Kai and Drew Barker in the secondary.
3 wide receivers on the near side. Shotgun snap, throw quickly out to Sheets. Caught at the 30, turns upfield after the screen pass, and gets to about the 39-yard line. So it'll be a gain of about 8 yards. It'll be second down and long, probably around 12.
Evanston sending in the backers right up the A-gap there. Did a nice job getting to DeFries, but he did a good job getting the ball out in time out to his wide receiver, picking up a nice play there.
43 seconds remaining in the first. Second down at 13. Ball on the 38-yard line of Riverton. Evanston with a chance to try to get the ball back down by 1 if they can. 43 seconds again, and the clock's still stopped. It'll start on the snap. Takes the snap, and now DeVries back to pass. Has some time, tucks it and run. Gets to the 40 and is shoved out of bounds by Cohen Morrow right around the 45. It'll be third and about 6.
DeFries doing a great job there, realizing he had nothing downfield and he had nothing but green grass in front of him on the right side. So he rolls right and breaks, I think, 1 tackle and makes it third and manageable for Riverton.
3rd and 4 from the 48-yard line. Again, has to get out to the Evanston 49 to pick that one up. .35 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Trips to the top of the screen. Slow snap, picked up by DeVries. He's going to step up, get across the 50 to the 45, 40, still inbounds and steps out right around the 36 of Evanston. And the Riverton Wolverines will keep the chains moving. 28 seconds remaining in this first quarter.
Riverton doing a fantastic job of getting blockers downfield to, hit a couple guys, a couple linebackers on his way. That's what's allowing DeFries to take so many yards out on the ground.
Paxton Stevens, the freshman tight end, just checked in for the Wolverines. 28 seconds, 1st and 10 on the Red Devil 36. And with the way both of these teams have moved the ball tonight, we could be in for a track meet of sorts. I formation for the Wolverines. Saltzgaver in the backfield, and instead it will be DeVries taking off again. This time he gets to the 25-yard line. Big gain of about 12 on the play, and actually check that was Ty Sheets on the handoff, and 22.7 seconds remaining on this one.
Sheets doing a nice job on the misdirection. He had a pretty nifty stiff arm here on the right side to make a man miss, and then just picked up the first down and did a great job.
DeVries now goes under center. Takes the snap, hands this one off to, it looks like Gantenbein, and he'll pick up a couple of yards on the play, and it'll be second down and long. 13 seconds, 12 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And it looks like that's going to do it for the first quarter. Riverton 7, Evanston 6 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back with quarter number 2. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
The very best place to stay when you visit Evanston, Wyoming is the Best Western Dunmar Inn. This amazing hotel is located on 10 beautiful acres and offers clean, comfortable rooms with amazing beds, a fitness center, an outdoor pool, open in the summer, and a wonderful on-site restaurant that provides a complimentary breakfast with every stay, all at an affordable rate. Whenever your travels bring you to Evanston, Wyoming, make all your room reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, 1601 Harrison Drive.
7-6 Riverton as we start the second quarter. Riverton with the ball. Second down and 9 from the Red Devil 23-yard line. Derek DeVries has been an X factor here tonight to help out the Wolverines to this early lead. DeVries lone in the backfield, looking to throw this one out to Sheets. Flag on the play, caught around the 25. He'll get inside the 20, but let's see what the call is as it's thrown in the backfield. We'll see what happens here. See what the call is, and it looks like it's moving this thing back. Illegal shift on Riverton. So that'll move him back a little bit more and give Evanston a little bit more breathing room. Second down and 14 from the 28-yard line of the Red Devils. Riverton, black uniforms, red numerals with a white outline. Matte black helmet with that Riverton paw on the side. Evanston, white uniforms, blue pants. Shiny red helmet with the block E in white. DeVries in the shotgun formation, has one man off of his right hip. Tries the hard count to draw Evanston off, and they're going to get those 5 yards back as Evanston jumped.
Riverton doing a nice job staying disciplined at the line. Evanston got caught jumping there. Just, a second long situation, you want to execute, maybe 2 more times to make him try to kick the field goal. Just got a little antsy there.
So second down and 9 from the 23-yard line. That's something we've seen Riverton do, that hard count, something Evanston's going to have to be aware of. DeVries in the gun has 2 wide receivers on the far side, 2 on the near with Sheets in the near slot. DeVries looking to pass, trying to find Ty Sheets. He's in the end zone, and it is incomplete, broken up by Drew Barker. Sheets had the ball in the breadbasket. It came up, and Drew Barker knocked it away.
It was a good ball by DeVries, but Drew Barker doing a great job on coverage. I don't even know if he looked back all the way, but he knew the ball was coming and knew he had to stay in front of his man and prevent the pass from going through for a touchdown. It was a great job there by number 3, Drew Barker.
Third down and 9 from the 23-yard line, and if you can hold them to a field goal attempt, that'd be huge right now for the Red Devils. Down by 1 since they didn't get that extra point to go through, kind of behind the 8 ball early. DeVries in the gun, tried the hard count. Evanston didn't bite this time. Third and 9 from the 23. DeVries, empty backfield. Goes for the deep pass, wide open, and that is caught by Mackin. No, he dropped it. McIntosh had it in the near corner of the end zone, and he dropped it. Red Devils with a bit of a gift there.
Yeah, Evanston catching a big break there. A guy broke wide loose on the left side of the field, but he went to the ground and didn't have the ball, so incomplete pass. Oh, definitely a great read there by Derek DeVries, doing a nice job in the pocket, delivering a great ball to his wide receiver, just not able to come down with it.
4th and 9, and it's going to be a 40-yard field goal attempted by Saltzgaver. Kick is up, and it is no good. He missed it, and the Red Devils will take over on their own 23, down by 1.
Evanston doing a nice job once the Wolverines got into their territory. They tightened up, they cleaned it up a little bit on defense, did a nice job stopping the run, and that's really what allowed them to prevent them from scoring there.
So a missed field goal with 11:43 left in the half, and Evanston takes over on their own 23. And Evanston, with the way they moved the ball and really took time off the clock, and the fact that they will get the ball back at the half, really an opportunity here for Evanston to maybe build some momentum. Strong eye formation for Morrow. Has Rich in the fullback position, and it is a handoff to Breckenridge. Check that. It's actually Brady Roberts. It's a 5, not a 25. No, it is Breckenridge who carries it forward. Gain of about 6 yards on the play.
Looks like we're sending in Brooks Searle here, the junior, for Breckenridge. Breckenridge doing a nice job. The junior doing a good job picking up some yards there, running hard. I think he was the fullback on that play. Just doing a great job.
Yep. Shotgun formation for the Red Devils. 3 wide receivers to the far end, 1 to the near. Morrow has Roberts off of his left hip, going left to right. Takes the snap, looking to pass. Here comes the pressure, avoids one tackler, steps up, decides to run, still on his feet, out to the 30 and brought down. So gets out to about the line of scrimmage. Oh, check that. He gets out to the first down. I'm looking at the wrong pylon. And the Red Devils will move the chains with 10 minutes and 55 seconds remaining.
Cohen Morrow again doing a nice job, seeing that there's nothing there on the quick pass. Makes a couple guys miss there and gets all the way to the first down, doing a nice job moving the chains, kind of a unconventional way, but doing a nice job all the same.
Invite you to stick around for our halftime show brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. We'll give you a first half highlight recap, and then we'll hear from the state champion cross-country boys head coach, Nate Conrad. Morrow takes the shotgun snap, fires a bullet, and that is incomplete. Right around the 40, he was looking for Kai Barker, it looked like. But that was an absolute bullet out of Morrow's arm along the far sideline.
Yeah, Cohen realizing that Kai was approaching the sideline pretty quick, decides to put it in there tight, doing a nice job, but just an incomplete pass there, not able to bring it down.
Second down and 10, ball on the Red Devil 30. Morrow in the shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers on the far side. Takes the handoff to Brady Roberts. Gets it over to Kai Barker on the shovel pass. And he will get out across the 40 and pick up the first down for Evanston. What a tricky play there for the Red Devils.
Kind of around the same idea of what Riverton had against us. We used Brady Roberts on the fake and just kind of a shovel pass to Kai Barker. And a great job by the Evanston O-line creating a big hole for him, and Kai Barker with a nice stiff arm doing a good job at picking up the first down.
7-6 Riverton on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, but the Red Devils with the ball in their own 42 get a fresh set of downs with just over 10 minutes to play in the second quarter. Strong eye formation, it's Rich again in the fullback position, Roberts in the halfback position. Morrow under center, takes the snap, hands it off to Roberts, breaks towards the right side, steps in between a few tacklers, and will get out to a gain of about 2 to the 44.
Brady doing a good job making a little something there out of kind of a blown play. It looked like Riverton did a good job getting past blockers and getting behind the line of scrimmage, but Brady Roberts still finds a way to make a positive gain there.
Morrow into the huddle as Rich will go to the sideline. 9 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in the half. Red Devils down by 1, second down and 8 on their own 44. Morrow in the shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers towards the far side. Handoff to Roberts, and he is brought down right around the 45, so he'll pick up a yard on the play. And it'll be third down and a flag thrown late. Looked like Evanston was issued a sideline warning, and then they threw a flag after that. I think Evanston was wanting a flag on the tackle by Roberts, as the tackler might have come up from a little behind, and it is a sideline warning on the Red Devils. Clock rolls, 8 minutes and 50 seconds remaining.
Evanston's still coming up on a 3rd and 7 here. Definitely big play in the game. Got to convert here. Halftime's approaching, so got to start to try to get that lead.
8 minutes and 36 seconds and counting here. Morrow in the gun, sends a man in motion. Play action. Morrow looking to pass, has some blockers, takes the ball himself and run. Cross the 50, and it's going to be close to depending on where they spot this thing. They're standing right at the first down pylon, and they're giving it to him. Red Devils with a good 8-yard gain from Cohen Morrow on a play that looked like it was going to be a pass, and then he picked up some blockers and did what we've seen Cohen Morrow do for years, which is just use his legs to just come up with plan B.
Yeah, Cohen Morrow is no stranger to run the football. I mean, last year in the triple option, he seemed to be doing that a lot. So he knows how to run hard and how to move the chains.
8 minutes, 7 seconds remaining in this half. Red Devils down by 1, 7-6. Morrow under center has Roberts in the backfield. Takes the snap, and it's a handoff to Roberts. He goes straight ahead, and the blockers will give him a lane to get out to the 45. So a gain of about 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7. Ball on the near hash, and Brady Roberts, we've seen him make some strong runs in his career, especially in Green River last week. There were multiple runs where it looked like he had 3 or 4 wolves draped all over him, and he just kept moving.
Yeah, he does a good job keep moving his feet, and Evanston, O-line has done a good job realizing that he doesn't stop till the whistle blows, so neither do they, and they get behind him and start pushing.
Timeout taken. Trying to see who it's taken by. The Red Devils will take it with them. Red Devils trail 7-6, but are in Riverton territory with about 8 minutes remaining. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It is official. The Evanston Red Devils volleyball team lose to Cody in the first round, so they will play Jackson tomorrow in an elimination game at 10:30 a.m. We will have that live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN, live from Green River High School. Ball on the 45-yard line of Riverton for the Red Devils. 7 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the half. Red Devils trail 7-6 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Morrow takes the snap, hands it off to Roberts. He's got a head of steam out to the 40, still on his feet inside the 40. And it'll be a good chunk of yardage there for the Red Devils. A gain about 5. It'll bring up 3rd down and 2.
Aiden Lichty, number 59, doing a good job there on the O-line, pushing the way for Brady Roberts to make his way through.
6 minutes, 57 seconds remaining in the half. Tight formation. Morrow in the backfield. Roberts there with him. Hands it off to Roberts. Goes towards the left side. Picks up the 1st down to the 35, and that'll do it for Brady Roberts to move the chains.
Evanston Red Devils moving the chains again. That's huge. Just got to keep doing that and hopefully find our way in the end zone.
27 degrees here tonight. It feels like the first fall night of the season.
Yeah, no, it really does.
1st and 10 on the 34-yard line of Green River. Red Devils down by 1. Hand off to Roberts. He busts forward, gets through some tacklers, still on his feet out to the 30, and a good chunk of yardage again for Brady Roberts. Brings up 2nd down and 5. 6 minutes and 13 seconds. They actually spot that thing at the 28-yard line. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 4. 6 minutes, 3 seconds remaining. Morrow in the gun. Roberts again in the backfield with him. Drew Barker, the only wide receiver, split out right. Handoff to Roberts. He'll get and pick up the 1st down. Still on his feet out to the 20-yard line. And Roberts, with an 8-yard pickup, moves the chains for the Red Devils inside the red zone.
Brady doing what he always does, just breaking tackles and just picking up big gains there for the Red Devils. Evanston O-line again doing a nice job, creating a big hole and hitting a couple blocks downfield for him too.
Well, we said it in the pregame show brought to you by Cazin's Ace and Furniture that if the Red Devils are going to win tonight, Roberts is going to have a big night. 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Handoff to Roberts. He breaks forward again and fights his way forward for 5 yards through the massive humanity that is down there on the field.
The Evanston O-line doing a nice job here, really. These runs have been attributed to them. I haven't seen a Wolverine get past the line of scrimmage here in quite a couple run plays, so they're doing a good job at just making space for Brady to get out and use his legs.
2nd down and 6, 5 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Red Devils down by 1. Ball on the 15-yard line. Fake handoff to Roberts. Keeper by Morrow. Morrow out to the 5. He's in. Touchdown, Evanston. They take the lead with 4:52 remaining in the half.
Evanston coming up with a little trick play again there, using Brady Roberts as a decoy, and we've done that all year, just because he's such a great running back, and Cohen Morrow doing a great job coming off the edge really tight and just running as hard as he could, cutting back up to the middle, and just realizing that he had to go for the 6 points there. Great run by Cohen Morrow.
Red Devils take the lead 12-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll see if they go for 2 to try to make up for the extra point, and that is exactly what they're going to do. Trying to get back level with that 14 points as Morrow goes under center, pitches it out to Roberts, and he's going to pass to Morrow, caught, and then he's in. Touchdown! A great trick play. It was a snap to Morrow. He pitches it out to Roberts, and Roberts makes a throw back to Morrow about a step outside the end zone, and it's good for 2, and Evanston leads 14-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Considering Roberts is a senior, he might have a perfect passer rating after that 2-point conversion pass back to Cohen Morrow as the Red Devils lead 14-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. First lead for Evanston tonight, and it was set up by a 15-yard touchdown sidestep, dance through the defenders type run by, of course, Cohen Morrow. And then Morrow took the snap on the 2-point conversion, pitched it out to Roberts. Roberts looked like he was about to go around the left end, but instead he drops back and flings it out to Morrow, makes a catch right around the 1-yard line, and just steps into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And with 4:52 remaining in the second, Red Devils lead 14-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
If you're the Evanston Red Devil defense, the job's not finished. We got 4:52 here to go in the half. Definitely want to keep this 7-point lead that we got going here.
Mendez to kick for the Red Devils. It's a low line drive right into the belly of Sheets around the 10. Breaks off towards the left side, has some blockers, but he's going to get swarmed right around his own 35. And the Red Devils will set up the defense. So it'll be 1st and 10. 4 minutes and 44 seconds left in this half. In the second half, we'll have Michael Searle on as our guest color commentator.
Red Devils switching up the lineups on defense. We got Brooks Searle and Caden Marler out.
DeVries with the quarterback keeper goes out towards the right side, gets a gain of 5 out to the 40, and it's 2nd down and 5. A spot in the semifinals on the line for both of these teams. 2nd down and 5 on the Riverton 40. 4 minutes and 12 seconds. And if you're the Red Devils, you're getting the kick back at the half. So try to just hold on to this lead going into the locker room. That'd be big. DeVries takes the snap, and instead of passing towards the right side, his receivers go forward, and he's kind of left out to dry there. And a big tackle there by Cole Robinette. Also there was Taryn Haas.
The Red Devils doing a great job there. I think they're trying to set up the screen pass, but Red Devils doing a good job getting behind the line of scrimmage and getting to the freeze. We haven't been able to do that all day, so it's good to see that here as the halftime approaches.
3 minutes, 30 seconds and counting left in the half. Red Devils up 14-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Evanston, the number 4 seed out of the West. Here at Riverton, the number 1 seed out of the East. Snap is about knee length, and here comes Cole Robinette through the gap in a massive sack all the way back at the 25. It's a loss of 8 yards. Cole Robinette with an absolute blitz comes through the hole, and DeVries didn't have any warning.
Yeah, twin brother did a nice job timing up the blitz perfectly, right up the gap. And got DeVries and took him down for a big tackle for loss there. Huge sack by Cole Robinette.
4th and 20 from the 25-yard line, and it looks like they're going to go for it. So they bring the punt returners in, and we got a flag on the play. It's going to be offsides on Evanston, and that'll get a little bit of that yardage back and make it a little bit easier for the Wolverines. It'll move them out to the 30. Still 4th and 15. They got to get out to the 45-yard line. But Cole Robinette with a massive sack to possibly get Evanston the ball back before the half. 2 timeouts left for Evanston, 3 for Riverton. 2 minutes and 20 seconds and counting. And the Wolverines looking to try to take as much of this clock off as possible. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 15 on their own 30. This is definitely going to be a passing play as there's a timeout called by Coach Linhart. We'll take it with them. Red Devils lead 14-7. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is Southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Red Devils lead 14-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. It'll be 4th and 15 from the 30, and now Riverton will punt this thing back to the Red Devils. Back to receive, it's Drew Barker. That sack by Cole Robinette could be a massive play in this game. It set the Wolverines up in this position, and there's a flag thrown shortly before the punt, and the play will stop. 2 minutes, 2 seconds left. False start on Riverton, and it'll move them back even more, back to the 25. So they'll have to punt it again. And now a great opportunity for Evanston to have some great field position. Cousins, Barker, Kai, and Drew. Here's the snap. Punt is a high spiral. It's short. It's not even going to cross the 50. Takes a Red Devil bounce and caught right around the 44-yard line by Riverton. And Evanston will have a great chance here to stretch that lead out. It'll be 1st and 10 in Riverton territory.
Yeah, Evanston's got a minute 56 to try to get as many points on the board as we can. You know, just want to play it smart, though. Don't need to do anything crazy. Just try to march the ball down the field, take 3 if it's there, but obviously definitely want to try to put it in the end zone if we can.
A minute
that lead.
Sorry, Luke. A minute 56 left in the second half. Red Devils up 14-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. And, man, if Evanston is able to take a 21-7 lead into the locker room, you're looking at Cole Robinette with that huge sack as a big reason why. Morrow in the shotgun formation. Roberts off of his left hip takes the snap, fakes the handoff, pitches it back out to Kai Barker. Barker out across the 40 to the 35, makes a man miss to the 20. He could go all the way. Touchdown. No, he's not there. He's going to be, yes, they call him touchdown. They originally pointed at the 1, and then they raised the arms, and Drew Barker from 44 yards out put the Red Devils up 20-7.
It was that same play that we did earlier, the fake to Brady Roberts pitch out, shovel pass to Kai Barker. Kai Barker doing a great job getting blockers downfield and just doing a nice job making some cuts, getting to the outside on the left side of the field and putting it all the way in for 6.
Kai Barker with a 44-yard touchdown run with 1:46 left in the half. And now Mendez on to attempt the extra point. And the Red Devils starting to build a lead here tonight. Snap is high, kick is up from Mendez, and it is good. 21-7 Evanston on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Kai Barker from 44 yards out, and the Red Devils lead it 21-7 with 1:46 remaining in the second quarter. A spot in the 3A semifinals on the line. 1:46 remaining in the half. So Mendez to attempt the kick for Evanston.
Still 1:46 here. Defense still got to go out here and, not let anything crazy happen. DeFreeze got an arm, so he can definitely let loose and hit a receiver. As they've had routes downfield. They haven't connected on anything yet, but we can't count that out yet.
The full moon is high in the sky here, and it's a little pooch kick. Bounces over the heads of the Riverton defenders. Caught and falls down on the 25-yard line. That thing took a very Evanston-friendly bounce as it looked like someone was about to catch it around the 35, and it just skipped over the head of the would-be Riverton kick returner, and then leaving the Wolverines with no choice but to catch that thing as soon as they can and just fall down. And it's 1st and 10 from their own 24. 1:45 remaining in the half. Red Devils lead 21-7. Brady Roberts from 2 yards out. Cohen Morrow from 15 yards out. And Kai Barker from 44. DeVries takes the low snap. Throws towards the left side. That is caught around the 25. Turning upfield and trying to get something going. It's Nick McIntosh. Out to the 39-yard line. It's a first down for the Wolverines. 1:35 and counting left in the half. DeVries with trips towards the far side of the formation. One on the near. Takes the snap. He's going to run it himself, and he is wrapped up, driven down and brought down. Cole Robinette, Kenyon Muir, Taryn Hawes, and a whole gang of Red Devils there to stop that one after the gain of 1. 2nd down and 9. 1:07 remaining in this first half. Red Devils with a 14-point lead. DeVries in the gun. Takes the snap. Looks for the pass. Caught around the 44. And a good reception there to Clay Sheets.
Red Devils doing a nice job there, making sure that the yards after catch didn't go up too big. Cole Robinette and Breckenridge making a nice gang tackle there.
All right, timeout called by Riverton. We're going to keep it right here. And Luke, what are you seeing? What has been the turning point here for Evanston?
I think Evanston's done a nice job at finally reading when DeFreeze is going to run. He's done a good job at just, because we know he's got an arm and he throws the ball pretty well, but we've done a good job reading when he's gonna sneak it and try to take it himself, and just got a whole swarm of Red Devils getting to the ball and created some stops. Cole on a big sack, and then the offense has just done their job and put it in for 7 every time. So it's been good.
When you say big sack, it is the play that kind of turned this game. It was a 14-7 lead for the Red Devils, but Riverton was starting to drive a little bit, try to tie the game up, but Cole Robinette timed a perfect jump through the front line and sacks Derek DeVries for a loss of 8 yards, and really has kind of set things up for Evanston. They had made Riverton punt it inside their own 20, and then that thing only fell to the Riverton 44. And then in the next play, Kai Barker on a shovel pass from Cohen Morrow takes it into the house, making it a 21-7 lead for Evanston. 47 seconds remaining in the half. DeVries takes the snap at his own 44, and he's going to take it himself out to the 50 to Red Devil territory, right around the 48-yard line. One timeout remaining for Riverton, and quickly to the line go the Wolverines. 44.9 seconds remaining. DeVries looking to pass, throws, intercepted by the Red Devils to the 50, to the 40. It is Cohen Morrow with the pick six. Evanston leads it 27-7, and Cohen Morrow with a pick six. No flags on the field. He caught it right around the 40-yard line of Evanston and returned it around 60 yards along the near sideline.
Cohen Morrow doing a nice job of reading the eyes of DeVries. DeVries looked a little bit nervous there in the pocket. Just going into that, don't have a lot of time going into the half, try to get the ball downfield as fast as he can. Made a split-second decision, but Cohen Morrow, number 2, doing a nice job reading his eyes and making a play.
32 seconds remaining in the half, and the Red Devils have exploded here in the second quarter. As Mendez will get ready to kick this one through the uprights. Snap is high, kick is up, and it is good. It's Evanston 28, Riverton 7. With 32 seconds left in the half, you're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
Elan Olliff and Luke Robinette live at the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth, and the Red Devils with a 28-7 lead after the 60-yard pick six by who else but Cohen Morrow. As Evanston looks to try to get their first playoff win since November 3rd, 2007. 15 years, almost 16 years since the Red Devils have won a playoff game, but there's still a long way to go. 32 seconds left in the half. It's a squib kick, and that one will be picked up right around the 5, going back towards the goal line, and it's looked like Sheets, but the Red Devils are going to get him inside the 10.
Red Devils special teams doing a great job there, getting him inside the 10. There wasn't much there. Jordan on a nice low kick there, but Evanston doing a great job swarming to the ball and making a play. 25
seconds remaining in the half. Red Devils lead 28-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. WYO predicts rated this game as a 51% chance win for Riverton, 49% for Evanston, as Sheets will just kneel the clock out, and that should do it for the half. Halfway home, Red Devils lead it. It's Evanston 28, Riverton 7. We'll be right back after this with our halftime show, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your fingerprint?
Yes, I did. I learned that in optometry school. I'm Dr. Trent Clooney with Uinta Eye and Vision, where we understand that every eye is unique. We are dedicated to carrying on the tradition of great vision care in Evanston. Quality care like I received growing up here. I care about your individual and unique eye health. With over a decade of experience, I'm excited to return to Evanston and once again cheer on the Evanston Red Devils.
Call my dad at Uinta Eye and Vision to schedule an appointment. 307-789-3937.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Degree or certification. Earn your high school GED, get job skills, become CPR certified, or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
And we welcome you live to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. At the half, it's Evanston 28, Riverton 7. We're not keeping stats, but we've got some massive scoring plays. Let's start off with what happened in the first half. So with 8:36 left in the first, the defense opens up the scoring 7-0. Riverton with a 1-yard touchdown dive by quarterback Derek DeVries. And then Evanston responds with 3:33 left in the first quarter with a 2-yard touchdown run by Brady Roberts. However, the field goal, don't know if it was a fake field goal or if the snap was just kind of offline and there was nothing Jordan can do about it, but it turned into a fake that was no good, and it's 6-0 with 3:33 left in the first. Riverton goes for a 40-yard field goal with 11:43, misses that one, and then the Red Devils get a 15-yard quarterback run from Cohen Morrow with 4:52 left in the half, making it 12-7. But the Red Devils decide to go for 2 to get it back to 14. And what happens? Well, Morrow takes the snap, pitches it out to Brady Roberts. Looks like there's a chance that Roberts going to run around the left side. Instead, Roberts stays behind the line of scrimmage and just floats it out to Cohen Morrow for the 2-point conversion, 14-7. The next drive is the Cole Robinette drive, where Cole Robinette jumps through the hole and sacks Derek DeVries for a loss of 8 yards on the play, forcing the Riverton Wolverines to punt. The very first play from scrimmage on that drive, Kai Barker takes it in from 44 yards on a shovel pass with 1:46 left in the half. And then the next drive, Cohen Morrow with a 60-yard pick six, and it is 32 seconds left, gives us our score 28-7 Red Devils at the half. And Luke Robinette, talk to me about how you're feeling about this one.
You know, it actually looked pretty scary. You know, Riverton on the first drive came out with a great game plan. You know, they used DeVries, using his legs a little bit. You know, they used that pass threat knowledge that we had about him and just kind of used him as a passing decoy. Just decided to get him to some green grass and running. Their blocking was perfect. They had a textbook first drive. But, you know, Evanston responded with 6 points, and it still looked a little scary there. You know, Riverton on their next drive still doing a good job on the punt. That's when you kind of started to get the feel that, you know, we were going to start getting this. Brady Roberts was kind of just old reliable early in the first quarter and in the second quarter. But then after the Cole Robinette sack for the 8-yard loss, Evanston really just came alive and just started making plays all over the football.
And that is your first half highlights here on our Uinta Iron Vision halftime show, where our vision is to improve yours. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have Red Devil Corner, where we talk with the 2023 3A Boys Cross Country State Champion of head coach. It's Nate Conrad on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston. Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Here with coach for the 2023 3A boys state champion cross country team out of Evanston. It's our very own Nate Conrad. Coach Conrad, how does that sound?
It sounds really good. It's we won it back in 2018, 5 years ago, and it feels really good to be able to back that up and to do it again. It just shows that we're a program that is continuing to be on the rise, and we're doing the right things to produce kids that can run at the highest level of the sport here in the state of Wyoming, and it feels really good. I feel really excited and happy for our athletes.
3 All-Staters on the boys' side, meaning 3 boys in the top 10. And when you look at the future, I mean, of course you want to enjoy the win now, but I also know athletes are always looking to repeat and continue dominance. But when you look at the future, all 3 of those boys are back. We're talking about, of course, Aiden Conrad and Paul and Brian Baxter.
Yes, no, we're really excited. And that's the one thing that we didn't have back when we won it back in 2018 is we graduated a lot of that team. And so we're bringing back our top 3 runners will be back. And then we're also bringing back our number 6 and our number 7 runners. So of the 7 that ran at varsity at state, we're bringing back 5 of them, and we're really, really excited. And we could say the same thing on the girls' side. We are losing graduating Jocelyn Kaitner, who was our lone girl who received the All-State honors. She finished 9th at the race, so she graduates, and then my daughter Talia, she graduates, and so we're bringing back 5 of those 7 girls that raced at state. So we're really excited about the future of Evanston cross country moving forward.
Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the girls team. The headline, of course, is the state championship for the boys, but the girls are on the podium. They finished 3rd with a great race on their own right.
They did. They rebounded from a frustrating day race the week before at conference, and they stepped up and did what they needed to do. We, excuse me, I apologize for the slight cough, but the girls, when you look at it on paper, they were only 21 points out of first place, which that is impressive to put ourselves in that position where if we could have had 1 or 2 things go differently for us, both on our side and maybe on one of the other team sides, we're right there. We're maybe taking home a 2nd or first place position. So we're really pleased and excited. I know the girls were a bit disappointed. They had the same goal. They had the same drive to win a state title this year, and they feel a little disappointed that they came up short on that. But we as a staff and as a program, we're not disappointed at all. We're extremely proud of them and happy for the success that they had this year.
When you look at some other programs around the state and some other programs in Evanston High School, cross country is a fairly young program, 2 state championships for the boys now. But the girls, it does feel like that day is going to come, and it could come sooner than later.
Yeah, I mean, we're continuing to build. We're like I said, we keep bringing back our young runners are continuing to produce and continuing to learn. And my job now as the coach is to continue to get these kids to get strong. And a mantra of ours has become is that strength equals speed. And that doesn't matter if it's a sprinting speed or long distance speed. If we're strong, we're healthy, and we can run fast. And that just becomes our focus for as we move down the road into the future, because it feels great to celebrate it now, but we would sure like to be able to celebrate a couple more of these in the next couple of years.
Let's go ahead and talk about the boys a little bit more. Again, they win the state championship. They won the conference championship. We talked a little bit about the 3 All-Staters, but 2 seniors were pivotal to finishing this off for the Red Devils. Of course, we're talking about Jamar McDowell and Gideon Stahl. What can you say about their performances?
We wouldn't be anywhere if we didn't have our seniors, both on the boys and the girls side of it. Our seniors are really the heart and soul of our team. This year, I put a lot of leadership responsibility on their shoulders. Really look towards them to take a more vocal and pivotal role within what we did culturally and training wise. And so to see what Gideon and Jamar did to help bring that state title home for us is just awesome. And it really is on their shoulders that did it. Gideon had been dealing with a bit of a hamstring issue the last couple of weeks. And we were a little worried. We weren't sure if he would be there, at conference. He actually finished all the way back in 7th. And so we were kind of, preparing for a worst case scenario. What would we do if we didn't have the Gideon that we're typically used to? And he was able to take a couple of days off in between conference and state, rested up that hamstring, got some treatment. And I know it bothered him, but he was able to fight and push through. And with his performance, and as well as Jamar McDowell finishing, I believe, top 15 at state, that really helped to bring it home. And like everybody said, it was we left no doubt. And the reason why we left no doubt on our state title was because of their two performances.
And of course, the state title has been won, but the season is not over yet. Well, as you guys will get ready to go to the Nike Regionals in Boise, we'll talk more about that as the time gets closer next month. But just give us a little bit of a taste of that, if you would.
Yeah. So we have actually started going back to the Nike Regional meet. It's the first step in qualifying for the high school national cross country championship that is sponsored and put on by the Nike clothing brand. And we go and race up in Boise, Idaho is our regional meet location. We leave after school on a Friday, jet up there about 5 hours away, have a quick night of sleep, and then our kids are back out racing again at a world-class event put on by a great group that sponsor it at a great location. And we see some of the best runners around the country out of the states of Washington, Oregon, Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, and even Alaska and Hawaii are in our region. And we see the best of the best there. And it's just fun, and it's a great environment for our kids to match themselves up against some of the best runners in the country.
That is Nate Conrad, coach of the 2023 3A Boys State Cross Country Champion Evanston Red Devils. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Congratulations, of course, are in order. Anything else before we wrap this up?
Yeah, no, thank you. We appreciate all the love and support from everybody. But we also want to just, highlight the fact that great things are going on in Evanston High School right now. The Red Devils are flying high, all the way from Rachel Johnson, who set a new conference record in diving last week, to the football team that's playing in the playoffs again, playing in the quarterfinals tomorrow. We wish them the best of luck. We also want to wish the good luck to our swim team that have state next week, as well as the regional volleyball tournament that's going on this weekend. So good luck to them. And hey, we even have our drama team going on. The Drama Devils, as they call them, are putting on a great play here at the high school, and we're just super excited of all the cool and great things that are going on here. And it's a great time to be a Red Devil. So go Big Red.
Big thank you to state champion head coach Nate Conrad for joining us on our halftime show. We got less than a minute till we get started. This concludes our halftime show, brought to you by UNTI and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNY.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your fingerprint?
Yes, I did. I learned that in optometry school. I'm Dr. Trent Clooney with Uinta Eye and Vision, where we understand that every eye is unique. We are dedicated to carrying on the tradition of great vision care in Evanston. Quality care like I received growing up here. I care about your individual and unique eye health. With over a decade of experience, I'm excited to return to Evanston and once again cheer on the Evanston Red Devils.
Call my dad at Uinta Eye and Vision to schedule an appointment. 307-789-3937.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Now joining me for the second half of playoff action, we have Michael Searle. And Michael, this is the first time we've worked together in the broadcast booth, but man, your impressions so far on this one?
I'm impressed. The Devils are doing exactly what they need to do in each and every facet of the game. Started off a little bit slow in that first quarter, but I just playoff jitters to get out of there. So it's super exciting to watch them firing on all cylinders, and you got to be careful. Mark's going to come out here, and Riverton's going to come out here with something to come. They did it to us last game, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We were up by
10.
And they started coming back at it. So let's hope that the Devils can keep right on track on the first half.
One game has gone final score in the 3A, and it is Star Valley 62, Worland nothing. At the half, Buffalo leads Powell 28-0 in Buffalo. And, of course, Cody on top of Douglas 21-0 at the half. Winner of this game will get the winner of Cody and Worland.
Buffalo turning it on against Powell.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hunter Saltzgaber to kick things off for Riverton as Evanston will receive the second half kickoff. It was the first drive of the game that we saw Riverton put in points to give them the 7 they have on the board. Red Devils lead 28-7. Red Devils going to return from the right side. And it looks like they have a lone returner this time, Drew Barker. Usually Kai is back there with him. As this is a onside kick, and the Red Devils jump right on it, right about the 40.
Marler?
Caden Marler, 5'10" junior, able to get that one going. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the Riverton 40. Looks like Riverton trying to try a little bit of Sean Payton stuff there.
Told you they were going to come out with something different.
So ball on the 40-yard line of Evanston. 11 minutes, 58 seconds. Riverton 3.5 hours away from Evanston, but the Red Devil faithful is out here in the cold, rooting on their team on that far side as we hear the home crowd. Morrow in the shotgun formation. Roberts off the left hip. Handoff to Roberts. He's got a block out across the 45 to the 50. Picks up another block to the 40 and brought down a huge 20-yard gain for Brady Roberts.
Just nice blocking up front, outside. Drew Barker holding his block. And, Brady's just going to follow everybody out there. That's great.
They'll actually put it on the 39, so a 21-yard gain for Roberts. And the way that they used Roberts in that first half, it makes you wonder, are they starting to tire out that front line and try to maybe bust Roberts through for some long ones? We'll find out. 1st and 10 on the Riverton 39. Morrow in the gun. 2 wide receivers on the far, near side. Takes the snap, hands it off to Roberts, goes towards the right side, and Roberts squirts his way through for a gain of about 3.
Roberts just gets stronger and stronger as the game goes.
Isn't that the truth? Remember, in the second half, we saw a few runs where Roberts was literally dragging 3 or 4 Wolves with him.
Oh, man. Almost the whole team. Oh, he's going down. No, he's not going down. He's just going to keep going.
11 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Red Devils up by 21 points, but they are looking to maybe put this thing out of reach early. Shotgun formation for Morrow. Takes the snap, handoff to Roberts, breaks off the right side, and Roberts will get stuffed for a loss by a whole gang of Wolverines.
Yeah, they had that one dialed up on the defense there. They had Roberts' number there.
It's a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd and 7 from the 37 of Riverton. The Red Devils on 3rd down have been pretty good, and they've also shown they're not afraid to go for it on fourth either tonight, as they've had quite a few fourth down conversions. Morrow in the shotgun formation, tight formation again. Bunch wide receivers, trips on the near side, takes the snap. Morrow, of course, looking to pass. Here comes the coverage. Fires a bullet, caught by Clayton Cook around the 30. We got a flag on the play. We'll see what this is going to be. It would be a first down, but we'll see what this call is.
Looks like a chop block.
Yep, chop block on the Red Devils, and that'll push them back to 3rd and long. There's a Riverton crowd continuing to root on their Wolverines. But it's the road team from Uintah County on top of the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, 28-7. And it's going to push them all the way back to the 48.
What's Barker going to draw up now?
Cohen Morrow comes back from Roy Barker. 10 minutes remaining in the third quarter, as Evanston has already taken 2 minutes off the clock. 3rd and 22, ball at the 48. Have to get to the 39 of Riverton to pick this one up. They're on their own 48. Trips to the left side. Morrow takes the snap. Here comes the pressure. Dumps that one off to Roberts. Out across the 50 to the 45. Strips a man. Gets out to the 40. And Roberts brings it back to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe even to about a few yards forward. But we've got an injury on the play. And we're going to go ahead and take a timeout. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Injured Red Devil on the field, and it looks like it is Taryn Haas. He kind of came up grabbing his arm, and he will be helped off of the field by really one of the biggest additions we've seen to Evanston sports programs in a long time, Jackie Clark. She has done great work with the Red Devils this year.
Oh, amazing work. We're so lucky to have her. I wish I had her one way where I was in school. It would have been nice.
And so it's 4th down and 9 from the 39. Morrow dropping back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Throws. Oh. That is incomplete. Intended for a leaping Kai Barker. Would have been caught around the 40-yard line, and it's a turnover on downs. Back to the Wolverines.
Just missed that one.
That set up by the chop block penalty, and now the Wolverines will take over on their own 39 and try to reverse some of this momentum that Evanston has built up. Over the last quarter, it was really the second quarter when Evanston exploded for 21 points. That has kind of been the story thus far.
Defense on point last half.
DeVries takes the snap. He's going to rush it forward himself. Squirts through the defenders. Gets out to the 45. So about a 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and about 3 or 4.
Breckenridge in there for the tackle.
Going to put him on the 44-yard line. Big thank you to each and every one of you tuning in. And I am looking at the mylocalradio.com chat room. And your kindness, your words are humbling, to say the least. So I thank you so much for your support of our broadcast tonight. 2nd down and 6. Under center, DeVries takes the snap, looking to pass, rolls towards his right, fires, and that is caught by the Wolverines. Great catch there by Jackson Larson.
Tackle by Drew Barker. Sticking with him there.
And that'll set up The Wolverines with a first down at the 47-yard line of the Red Devils. Big opportunity here for Riverton. If they can get a touchdown here, they can start trying to claw their way back into this game. Red Devils, they'll lead right now, 28-7. Hand off towards the right side. It's Sheets and wrapped up and brought down. Couldn't escape Breckenridge.
Nice defensive call on Evanston's part. They got burned on that a couple times last half and made some good adjustments at halftime to be able to stop that, so that's great.
8 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Red Devils lead 28-7. Scored right before the locker room. So 7 minutes and 43 seconds and counting. Shotgun formation for DeVries. 2 wide receivers on each end. He's got a wide receiver or a running back there with him. The Wolverines have tried this hard count before. Evanston is bit once. Now they're going to take the snap. It's low. Right around knee length. DeVries going to tuck it and run. Throws it away and a juggling catch.
What a catch.
What a catch.
Jackson Larson holds on to that ball.
Larson gets a bullet thrown at him, and it looked like it came off his chest, and he juggles it going down to the ground, makes the catch, and it's third down and about 2. Ball on the 39-yard line of Evanston. Under 7 minutes to play. And right now, with the clock under that 10-minute marker in the third quarter, with what Riverton has to do, the clock hasn't become an enemy yet, but you need to get something going quickly if you are the Wolverines to avoid that situation. Takes the snap again. DeVries going deep, fires, and that is incomplete. Intended on the far end.
Nice coverage on Drew Barker, and I believe that was going to Jackson again.
Actually, it was Nick McIntosh, number 11. And McIntosh, we talked about it off air during halftime, had the dropped touchdown right around the beginning of the second quarter.
Yeah.
So Drew Barker has drawn that coverage, and he's done a great job on that assignment.
Excellent job. McIntosh usually catches those balls, and he burned them last week, Worland. And Drew's playing great defense out there.
Ball on the 39-yard line, 4th down and 2, and they're going to go for it. Big play in this game. DeVries trying the hard count, and they're not going to get anyone to jump. Timeout called by Riverton. We'll take it as well. Red Devils lead 28-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. In the third, you're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Elan Olliff and Michael Searle here at the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Third quarter, and the Red Devils lead it 28-7. Last time Evanston won a playoff game, you have to go back to November 3rd, 2007. And it was a semifinal in the 4A against Rock Springs. Evanston came up on top of that one, 38-6. So it's been before tonight, the last time the Red Devils were in the playoffs was 2018. So first time in the playoffs period in 5 years. Almost 16 years since the Red Devils have won a playoff game. DeVries takes the snap, pitches it out to Sheets. They're going to go on a reverse. Handoff to McIntosh. It looks like he'll pick up a head of steam and pick up the first down to the Red Devil 35.
Breckenridge and Kai Barker staying there, doing a nice job. Not following that play all the way around and staying with it. Got that first down, though.
And it does breathe life into the Wolverines. 1st and 10 on the Red Devil 34. Red Devils winning the turnover battle with 1 interception. And Evanston has not had a turnover yet tonight. Pistol formation for DeVries. Nope, it's a wildcat. Snap to Sheets. Gets it back to McIntosh, and he has to throw it away as coming in hard was Cole Robinette trying to get a second sack. I think looks like the Evanston coaches are jumping up and down on the sidelines. I don't know if they were trying to say it didn't quite make it back to the line of scrimmage, and they're going to discuss this one.
Yeah, that didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage at all. We were about 5-6 yards short of that, and he was still inside that tackle box. So I would imagine that they would throw that flag on there. Doesn't look like they're going to, though.
2nd down and 10, ball on the 34-yard line. It did bounce at the feet of a lineman, so maybe they're saying that there was someone that could have made the play, so there was someone he was going for. Maybe is the argument, is the opinion there. Either way, we're on to it. 2nd down and 10 from the 34 of Evanston for the Wolverines. Sheets tries the hard count, instead takes the snap, throws deep, looking for McIntosh again, overthrows him, and that is going to be incomplete.
Nice coverage with Drew Barker and Michael Kopp over there. They got his number tonight. That's great. Great defensive coverage on the Devils.
That was thrown way over McIntosh, and that'll send up 3rd and 10. Evanston sports fans, we've got Evanston volleyball for you tomorrow at the regional tournament, as it'll be Evanston versus Jackson at 10:15 a.m.
Good luck to those Lady Devils at the regional tournament.
It's an elimination game between those two, so it's all on the line for both of them. Shotgun formation, trips to the right side, sends a man in motion from left to right. Now all 4 wide receivers. Tried to fake a fat pass was DeVries, and now he'll tuck it and go forward. Get about to the 30-yard line, so call it a 6-yard or 4-yard gain, and it's 4th down. So it'll be 4th and 5. We'll see what Linhart options to do here.
Devils jumped on a hard count last half, and they've done a good job the last couple 4th downs not to jump.
If you are Coach Garth Wagstaff, you are telling your boys look out for the hard count in this situation. This is a perfect opportunity for DeVries to do what he's done well all season, especially when you look back at the Buffalo game that they won to put them in this first position. It was the hard count that kind of got the Buffaloes on their toes. Instead, it'll be a pitch out towards the right side. It's a flea flicker, pass downfield, and that is caught.
Oh.
No, it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
He dropped it going to the ground. Intended receiver, I believe that was Jackson Larson. But it's a turnover on downs.
That was actually McIntosh again.
Okay, so It's McIntosh who reversed sides. He was on the far side. Now he lines up on the near side. And now the Red Devils will take over 1st and 10 on their own 29. But, man, McIntosh.
I thought he connected on that one finally. Oh, that was a good.
Close call for the Red Devils. 5 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter. Red Devils still lead 28-7, and they'll get the ball back on their own 29. Morrow in the gun, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Roberts off his right hip, going right to left. Sends Gabe Hutchinson in motion, and Morrow gets rid of one tackler. Now sprints out towards the near sideline, puts his shoulder in there, and picks up about 2 yards. But Morrow with some escape magic. It kind of reminded you a little bit of the Eli Manning running away play back in the Super Bowl more than a few years ago. But they had his jersey in his hand, and he was able to kind of step away and out.
Throws the ball to David Tyree. He gets that helmet catch.
2nd down and 7, 4:40 remaining in this 3rd quarter. Trips to the far side of the formation, ball in the near hash. Morrow in the gun, takes the snap, handoff to Roberts. Steps through the defenders, and Roberts out across the 35. Good little pickup there for Roberts. And it'll be 3rd and pretty manageable, 3rd and 3.
Evanston's offensive line just creating holes for Roberts to continue to run through all night long. Great job on their offensive line right now.
And that seems to be kind of one of the things that has greatly improved over this season is that offensive line play as well as the passing defense. 3rd and 3, 3:59 remaining in the third quarter. Red Devils up 28-7. Winner gets the winner of Cody, and I believe it's Douglas. Shotgun snap. Morrow fakes the handoff, throws, caught by Clayton Cook for the first down, just shy of the 50. They're going to spot him around the 49, and the Red Devils will move the chains. Good catch there by the junior tight end, Clayton Cook.
Great concentration coming across that and one of those slants. That's always a hard ball to catch for a receiver as you come across, knowing you got to catch the ball first, and you might get lit up by a linebacker. But great concentration by Clayton.
When you're Clayton Cook, there's not a lot of linebackers that can light you up, as he has definitely put some work in the weight room. Under center, strong eye formation, pitch it back out to Roberts, go along the right side, tries to pick up some yards, but he's brought down for a loss of 1. Second down and 11. Under 3 minutes left in the third quarter, the Red Devils look pretty content to try to take as much clock off as possible here, as they will not be in any hurry to get any plays off here. Another strong eye formation for the Red Devils. Breckenridge in the fullback position, and it's Roberts in the halfback. Hand off to Roberts. He'll break towards the left side, drag 3 Wolverines, and pick up about 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Actually brings it back to the original line of scrimmage, so 3rd down and 10 on the 49 of Evanston.
Devils running the ball, just keeping that clock rolling.
Trips at the top. Morrow and Red Devils moving right to left. Shotgun formation, takes the snap. Morrow looking towards his right, has a pocket, throws deep, and that is incomplete. Intended for Drew Barker, would have been caught around the 25-yard line. It just skips off the turf, and that will bring up 4th and 10. Here comes the punt team for the first time tonight.
Just missing that. Just a little bit deep. Cohen had a good throw. Just missed it.
McIntosh to receive for the Wolverines. It looks like he's out back there. Kind of easy to spot him. He's got the black hoodie on under the jersey.
Yep.
Which is definitely a look I would rock in this weather. It is 27 degrees at last check. Nice. Snap to Kai Barker, and he gets the punt off quickly, as there was all sorts of pressure coming in. Caught around the 30 by McIntosh, and that's where Riverton will start this drive with 1:48 left in the third. And Michael,
there is a flag on the field right now.
Yep, back in the backfield, and see what this is.
Holding. Oh, yep, holding.
Holding on Evanston. That's going to be declined. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 30. And ball on the far hash. So, Michael, during their last drive in the third quarter, we talked about how the clock hadn't quite become an enemy for Riverton yet. But now we're under 2 minutes left in the third quarter, and it's creeping ever closer to being a second opponent for the Wolverines.
Yeah, they're going to have to get going if they're going to want to put some points on the board.
DeVries with the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, just flicks that one out, and caught at the 30 to the 35 to the 40. Still on his feet at the 50, finally brought down. Looked like McIntosh again. Check that. It's actually number 18, I believe. Blake Gantenbein.
Yep.
So it'll now set up 1st and 10 on the 41 of Evanston after a big gain there.
That's what Riverton's going to need. They're going to have big plays like that to start moving that ball down that field. They don't, again, you got less than 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Minute 23. DeVries in the gun, takes the snap, looking to pass, throws towards the near sideline, caught by McIntosh. Sims actually gets him down at the 40, so it'll be a gain of 1 on the play. Good coverage there by Bronson Sims. Doesn't let him get anywhere after that.
And tackles him in bounds, too, so that's a good thing. That's against Riverton. They've got to get out of bounds.
50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Red Devils lead it 28-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 2 wide receivers on each end. DeVries on the near hash, takes the shotgun snap, goes forward, and Cole Robinette puts his arms around him, wraps him up, and he's going to be just shy of the first down.
That's probably going to conclude the fourth or the third quarter there, unless they try to get a playoff here before the end of it. Looks like they're going to try to.
Yep, they got the first down, so they'll move the chains. 17 seconds left, 16 seconds left, 15 seconds left when they settle. Shotgun formation for DeVries. Snaps at 12 seconds left. Throws towards the left side. Caught by a wide open man, Sheets, at the 15, and he's going to be just short. Clock stops at 5.3 seconds remaining in the third.
I think they're going to give him a first down there.
Yep. Kopp on the coverage, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the Red Devils 21, and that should conclude the third quarter. It's Evanston 28, Riverton 7. Riverton driving, though. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Start of the fourth quarter, and the Red Devils lead it 28-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Elan, Olliff, and Michael Searle here in the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Evanston leads by 21, but Riverton is starting to drive here, and with 12 minutes left in this game, Evanston, if you give up a touchdown here, you want to put on a drive that really milks the clock, or if you can just get the defense dialed in here. We've already seen 1 turnover for the Red Devils in this one. Trips to the right side. Sheets takes the snap. He's going to go forward. Has nothing but green in front of him to the 15, to the 10, and out of bounds for the first down.
Drew and Cole saving that one, coming up and stepping up there. You know, Riverton's starting to knock on the door there for the end zone.
First down and 10. Ball on the Evanston 11. And the clock stops 5 seconds into this fourth quarter. Evanston fans know they have a strong lead, but it's going to be a tense hang on for the next 11-plus minutes. DeVries takes the snap, goes towards the right side, wrapped up and brought down. And Evanston gets Brady Roberts to bring DeVries down for a pretty good loss, all the way back to the 15.
They've got that dialed in on that play, I think, and that's great. They got to make sure that they stay home.
Second down and 13, 11 and a half minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Look for Riverton to go towards McIntosh here.
Sheets on the near side, McIntosh on the far. DeVries floats one up for Sheets in the end zone, and that is incomplete.
Nice play.
Kai Barker on the pass coverage in the corner.
You can tell that Evanston has done their homework on the defensive side. This is something that Riverton has gone to in the last couple weeks, is that play over to Sheets in that corner, and he has not caught one.
3rd and 13 on the 14-yard line of Evanston. Would be big if they could hold them to a field goal, as last time that happened, Hunter Saltzgaber attempted a 40-yarder and missed. 11 minutes, 7 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. 3rd and 13. Sheets, empty backfield in the gun. 3 wide receivers on the far, 2 to the near. Now he looks over at Coach Mark Linhart. It looks like they're going to change the play a little bit.
And a timeout.
And it's going to be taken by the Wolverines. Red Devils lead it 28-7. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Red Devils hoping to play the winner of Douglas and Cody if this score holds up. At last check, Cody was on top. But one of the big stories right now, Buffalo leads Powell in the third quarter 35-0.
Wow, Buffalo putting it on. You know, on the Devils looking back, Riverton is second in the 3A in passing, and the Devils being last in the 3A in pass defense. And so for them to be last in the defense they've showed right now against the pass against DeVries, that's just excellent.
I think I know a reason why that might be the case is I don't think that is a very accurate depiction of really how good this pass defense has become. Throw towards the right side, caught by Sheets, and he is out of bounds. Great job by Michael Kopp. Is he going to be...
He's short.
Just short of the first down.
Great job by Michael Kopp making sure he didn't get into that end zone. Bringing up 4th down. You know he's going to go for it. They've got to go for it. Riverton does.
Well, as you look at the rankings for the passing yardage, and that's average, I do wonder how much the 500-yard game that Manasseh Tuatagaloa, Ben Lohman, might have affected that, because the Red Devils' passing defense has been good ever since the Star Valley game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've improved every week, really against Jackson being one of the last pass defenses in our area, and Jackson being the number 1, and we just shut Jackson down, which was awesome.
Jackson actually the number 1 passing offense in the state, so the Red Devils showing that they can handle these top passing offenses. 4th and 2, DeVries pitches it out towards the right side. They're going to throw, and that is intercepted by the Red Devils. Flag on the play. It's Cohen Morrow again. Cohen with nobody to beat. We'll see what the flag is as Morrow takes it from one end to the other, but judging from the reaction, it looks like this is going to be a penalty against the Red Devils.
Nice job on Cohen getting that ball again and taking it to the house. Unfortunately, that probably is going to come back.
Yeah,
hold.
Everyone is coming back, so not only is that going to cost them the 4th down, it's going to give Riverton a 1st and goal. Cohen Morrow with what he thought, I'm sure at the time, was his 2nd pick 6 of the game, but immediately judging from everybody's reaction. And it's going to be pass interference on Evanston. So 1st and goal.
And they're only going to give it half the distance, so they are still short, and it is 4th down again.
So it's going to be 4th and goal from the 2, or 4th and 2 from the 3. DeVries takes the snap. He's going to try to rush forward. Did he? I don't know if he got there.
Evanston has stopped DeVries.
They stop him, but is he short?
That is a turnover on downs, Evanston ball.
And it will be Zane Leland, who was injured for much of the beginning of the season, responsible.
What a great job by Zane. Getting in there, getting off of his block, and just plugging up that hole, not allowing DeVries to get in there at all.
The Red Devils will take over, and I think there's a lot of confusion going on in the Riverton field. They're wondering why it wasn't a first down on the pass interference. Well, it was only half the distance to the goal, and that still brought them short of the first down marker, so that's why it was fourth down. That's kind of a tough break. You got the pass interference if you're Riverton, but because of your field position, it actually kind of hurt you in that situation.
Yep, it does.
Red Devils take over on their own 3, 1st and 10. Evanston leads 28-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 10:40 remaining in this one. Hand off to Roberts, runs it out of his own end zone, has nobody in front of him before Ty Sheets comes up and wraps him down. He takes it from the 3 all the way out to the 23.
That's a nice job on the offensive line, creating that hole, creating everything going through there for Brady to get out there. Getting the Evanston Red Devils out of their own end zone, giving them a little bit of breathing room to not have to worry about a safety or anything like that. Nice job on their offensive line blocking.
Usually you're okay if you pick up 5 yards on a play like that, but you pick up 20 yards, and now not only does it give you a breathing room, it gives you a fresh set of downs.
And that clock continues to tick.
Mm-hmm. It is now in that situation where the clock is the enemy for Riverton, down 21 with just over 10 minutes to play. Handoff to Breckenridge this time. And Breckenridge, the last 2 weeks, has really started to factor himself in as a major part of this run game.
Absolutely. Brecken is a hard runner, hard player, and just he goes to the hole. You know, it's a lot of times people dance and they move around. When he gets the ball, he goes straight to the hole. And I think a lot of that is just watching Brady Roberts run the ball all year.
2nd down and 7 from the 26 after the 3-yard gain by Rich. Strong eye formation again. It's Roberts in the halfback, Rich in the fullback position. Morrow under center on the near hash. Under 10 minutes to play. Handoff to Roberts. Goes off the left tackle. Speeds through and picks up the first down over the 35-yard line.
You just hold your breath when Brady breaks it like that, and then somebody tries to grab him. He's very hard to arm tackle. You've got to wrap Brady up, twist him around. That still sometimes doesn't do it.
9 minutes and 15 seconds separating Evanston from their first postseason win since November of 2007, almost 16 years. They're going to try to stop this losing streak in the postseason just short of the driver's license age. 1st and 10. Handoff again to Roberts off the right side as that ball starts at the 37 and gets out to the 38.
When was the last win again?
November 3rd, 2007. A 4A semifinal win against Rock Springs, 38-6. Evanston would go on to the state championship game and lose to East 24-14.
That was a great Rock Springs team, too, that Evanston just did a great job on that win.
Morrow under center, Breckenridge in the fullback position, and Roberts in the halfback position. That seems to be the situation now. Hand that one off to Roberts, and he'll fight his way forward to about the 40-yard line, so a gain of 2, and it should be 3rd and 7.
Riverton doing a good job stuffing that hole, not letting Roberts get anywhere.
3rd down. 3rd and 8 from the 39-yard line of Evanston. 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter here. And it does look like that the winner of this game will get Cody next week in Cody. As the last check, it was a 28-0 lead for Cody over Douglas in the third quarter.
And the last time I checked, it was like 5 degrees in Cody.
Whew.
So it's cold up there.
7.5 minutes to play. Trips on the far end, and we got a timeout taken by Coach Moore, and we'll take it as well. Red Devils lead 28-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Red Devils lead 28-7 with 7 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. No points have been scored in this second half, Michael Searle.
It's a defensive battle. Both teams playing great defense. You knew Riverton was going to come out with a different scheme, and they have, but Evanston's been able to answer that as well.
Red Devils lead by 21, and you got to think if they are able to put any points up on the board here, that might just be enough to do it. Morrow takes the shotgun pass, fires to Kai Barker, caught at the 50 and into Riverton territory. They'll spot him at the 46-yard line of Riverton, and the chains move. And with every first down, every yard gained, you got to think that win percentage for Evanston ticks higher and higher.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 7 minutes left, and they just keep moving the ball.
Red Devils trying to do what so many teams want to do when they get to the postseason, and that's play your best football when it matters most. And right now, Evanston has been very effective. Handoff to Brady Roberts off the right. Check that, Breckenridge off the right side. Rich tries to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage, and I think they're going to give him the 45, so he gains 1 on the play, and it's second down and 9.
Nice hard running by Brecken. Hitting that hole, just continuing to push those, and everybody helping him out. He's going to be fun to watch in the years to come.
Yeah.
Or we only got one more year for him, though.
He's a great pitcher as well. Actually appeared as a pitcher in the single A All-Star game. He'll be an integral part of the Evanston Outlaws next year. Or this season, actually. It's coming season. Handoff to Brady Roberts. Breaks off the left side. He's got room to work with. Out to the 40. Gets to the 35. Speeds to the 30. And a big gain and first down for the Red Devils.
Man, it's a good thing Sheets was there to tackle him, or I think he would have been gone.
Yeah. First and 10, Red Devils. Ball on the 31 of Riverton.
It would be nice to see what Brady's stats are as far as running tonight's game. It does not look like he has slowed down one bit.
Roberts in the backfield with Morrow in the gun. 2 wide receivers split to the near side. Takes the snap. Morrow drops the snap, and he's wrapped up and brought down. Big sack and a big play.
Ryan Cox, number 55, getting in that backfield. Really that whole front line there, capitalizing on that. I think that's the Devils' first mistake.
That is the first, it's the first sack for Cohen Morrow as well, and now pushes them back a loss of 8 yards, and it's second down and 18. Back at the Riverton 37. Morrow now goes into the gun. 2 wide receivers split wide left on the far end of the formation. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Roberts, going deep, wide open Drew Barker, and he can't make the catch right around the 5. He overshot him as he had Barker, who shook the coverage, and the ball just flies over the head of the senior. 4th and 18.
Drew Barker had those guys beat, and just an off throw by Cohen. Not very often does he throw an off ball like that.
Scoreboard says 4th down, and the down marker on the field says 3rd down. Red Devils have to get inside the 25. Morrow throws that out to Kai Barker. Caught. Goes towards the left side. Makes one-man miss to the 30. Still tries to fight his way forward, and he's going to be shy of the first down. And that was 3rd down. And now it'll set up.
That's interesting. Now they have first down as though it was a turnover on downs, but I thought that was 3rd down.
Now the down marker on the far side says 2nd down. I think right now it is 4th down because on first down we had the sack, and then on second down we had Here we go. Now handoff, fake the handoff to Roberts, and instead he'll just kind of flick it forward looking for Barker, and on fourth down, it's an incomplete pass, and it'll be a turnover on downs to Riverton.
Little confusion there on that. Looked like a little shovel pass towards Kai Barker.
So 1st and 10, Riverton on the 25 after the turnover on downs. 4 minutes, 16 seconds remaining, and if Evanston can make one more stop, they can start dreaming about the semifinals. Riverton in the gun. 3 wide receivers on one side, 2 on the other. DeVries takes the shotgun snap, throws towards the screen, pass to Sheets. He puts on a stiff arm, and Cole Robinette and Drew Barker get there. Stop him just shy of the first down. It's a gain of about 8 to the, looks like the 34-yard line. So gain of 8, 2nd down and 2. Same formation, 3 on the far, 2 on the end. Throw pass goes for the screen, and it will be good enough for the first down. And DeVries and company moves the sticks.
Getting that pass.
If Riverton won this game, they would host the winner of Cody Douglas. If Evanston wins this game, they would be going to the winner of Cody Douglas. And on the last check, see if we get any updates here.
Evanston's they're gonna have to be road warriors.
Yep.
Through the rest of this time.
In the fourth quarter, it's Cody 35, Douglas 7. 1st and 10 at their own 37. DeVries throws it out, looks like to Gantenbein, and brought down by Cohen Morrow. Great patience. Gantenbein tried to hop over him as he was setting up for a low tackle, and he's able to just kind of grab the foot in midair and bring him down.
Great execution on that tackle, just keeping it in front of him, wrapping up, sticking with the tackle.
No gain on the play thanks to the tackle by Cohen Morrow, and it's 2nd down and 10 from their own 37. Ball on the far hash mark this time. 3 minutes, 24 seconds and counting. And Evanston looking at that clock, looking at the scoreboard. You don't want to say it's happening yet, but it looks very, very possible that the postseason losing streak for the Red Devils dating back to 2007 could be coming to a close here tonight, October 27th, 2023. DeVries takes the snap, and he's brought down. Cole Robinette again. Loss of yards on the play, and Robinette didn't get the shoot the gap sack this time. This time he got the chase him, playing cat and mouse, wraps his arms around him and brings him down at the 35. Loss of 2, 3rd and 12.
Cole Robinette having a heck of a game tonight against Riverton, and even when we were playing them at home, Cole Robinette has Riverton's number, and just playing an excellent game.
If you remember, Robinette was injured beginning of the fourth quarter thereabout, and then came back in just in time to make the 4th down stop to seal the victory for Evanston. Throw towards the left side, caught by McIntosh around the 49, and on 3rd and 12, McIntosh was on an island all by himself. Makes the catch right around the near sideline, and it moves the chains for Riverton, 2 minutes, 19 seconds.
Yeah, when Cole went down in that fourth quarter, he was holding his knee that he's had problems with, and that was just a really, everybody held their breath on that one, and like you said, came out and made that big play.
Shotgun formation for the Wolverines. Takes the snap, DeVries. Throws towards McIntosh again, but he drops it, and he was open again, so the Red Devils will have to keep an eye on that little short route to the sideline. 2nd and 10 on the Riverton 48.
McIntosh wishing he had that one back.
With 2:37 left in the fourth, it is 40. The text disappeared. 42-7, Cody. Winner of this game gets the winner of that one. Red Devils lead 28-7 with 2:16 left. Sheets takes the snap, Drops back, looking deep instead, tucks it and runs. Cross the 50, makes a move to the left side, and wrapped up and brought down right around the first down marker.
Kai Barker and Breckenridge getting that tackle.
Yep, the junior and senior combined, and he's going to be just short of the first down. Gain of about 9. He gets out. They're going to give it to him.
Yeah, they gave it to him.
Put the ball on the 42 of Evanston.
Less than 2 minutes coming into this final part of the game.
And Michael, I think we can start dreaming about it and dreaming about saying it. Evanston never ranked in the WyoPreps Coaches and Media Poll. Looks like they might be one of the top 4 teams in 2023. DeVries takes the snap, and he's stonewalled by Cohen Morrow. Falls across the line of scrimmage to gain 1.
I think he fumbled that snap a little bit. I thought he was going to spike the ball to stop the clock, and then he ends up running out to the edge of the run there. Yeah, the Devils not recognized by really anybody, thinking that they were going to have a successful season, and they have certainly turned some heads.
And they are 1 minute and 6 seconds away from their first victory since November 3rd, 2007. Empty backfield. DeVries takes the snap on second down, fires a bullet, and that is caught and lit up after the catch. It was Branson Saltzgaver, but Kai Barker lets him know about it.
And
they're
Kai's
just
down.
outside the 10. And we got an injury on the play. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Kai Barker, the injured Red Devil, gets up, shakes his arm off. Almost the way he reacted, Michael, I mean, you don't want to make assumptions or anything like that, but we thought it could have been something worse because he came down pretty quickly, but it looked like he kind of came up and just kind of shook his arm off a little bit, rotated it, and have an Elvis circle.
Yeah, sometimes you get hit in the cold, or you make a hit in the cold,
Yep.
and it's just it's one of those things, and good sign for him to get up.
34 seconds separating the Red Devils. Hand off. Nope. DeVries looking to pass. Throws. Overshoots McIntosh in the end zone, and the clock will stop at 29.2 seconds.
I'd like to see the Devils make a stop on defense here to seal the deal.
With under... Go ahead.
Be really fun to see that.
Yeah, with under 30 seconds left. I think the deal is sealed, but you want to seal it in style if you're Evanston, as this has been a scoreless second half, which now really everything that happened in the first half is huge. Running onto the field, it's Ewan Schodel, the senior, as DeVries looks to pass. He's going to have to step up, wrapped up and brought down. Ball's loose. And Evanston jumps on it. They're saying they have it.
Oh, what a sweet thing there, Devils.
And they do.
They do have it.
Michael Kopp runs around in circles with his arms high above his head. So too do the rest of the Red Devils, and they are going to the semifinals.
Nice work on the Devils to end this game in style.
I didn't see who recovered it. I didn't see who caused it. All I saw was White jumping up and down as they know what is about to happen in 19 seconds as Cohen Morrow will come out. And we'll see what happens next. And in the victory formation is Cohen Morrow, and Michael, he has taken a lot of victory formations, but none sweeter than this as with under 20 seconds, that is going to do it, and the Evanston Red Devils are headed to the 2023 3A semifinals.
Nice work on Evanston's part. They did everything that they needed to do to get there. All facets of the game, offense, defense, special teams. This is a huge win for Evanston and the coaching staff and those boys.
The clock hits zeros, and the road continues for the Red Devils. Your final score, it's Evanston 28, Riverton 7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this with our postgame show. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
The Red Devils are heading to the semifinals, and they are inviting the whole town of Evanston to come with them as the fan section on the far side, assigned to the visitors, empties and joins all the Red Devils. Hugs, high fives all around as, for the first time since November 3rd, 2007, just shy of 16 years, the Red Devils are victors in the postseason. Your final score, it's Evanston 28, Riverton 7. Let's go on to our Jimmy John's Free Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. The scoring opened up with 8:36 left in the first quarter as Derek DeVries would take a quarterback keeper in 1 yard and make it 7-0, and that would be all that Riverton gets as Evanston would put up 28 unanswered points. Brady Roberts from 2 yards out with 3:33 left in the first quarter. Missed field goal. Don't know if it was a designed fake or just a low snap, and Brecken couldn't get it down in time. But Breckenridge tried to take off running, but he got brought down. It's 7-6 Riverton at the end of the first. Riverton attempts a 40-yard field goal with 11:43 left in the second and miss that one. Still 7-6 Riverton. Then Cohen Morrow and the Red Devils get the offense going as they score their first of 21 straight points in the second quarter. A 15-yard run by Cohen Morrow with 4:52 left in the half. Then the Red Devils get a massive sack from Luke Robinette on the next drive as he goes through a massive gap and brings down Derek DeVries. Loss of 8 forces the Riverton Wolverines to punt. That punt does not go very far as it drops down on the Evanston 44. And the very next play, Kai Barker on a shovel pass from Cohen Morrow takes it in from 44 yards out, making it 21-7 after the 2-point conversion. A snap by Cohen Morrow, hands it off to Brady Roberts. Looks like Roberts is just going to take it, but instead, Brady Roberts attempts the first pass of his high school career to my memory and to my research, and it's good for a 2-point conversion to Cohen Morrow. Then with 32 seconds left in the second quarter, Cohen Morrow picks it off at his own 40 and returns it 60 yards with 32 seconds left in the half, giving Evanston a lead 28-7. That's where it would hold as Evanston forces a fumble, their second turnover of the game with 19 seconds left. Morrow with the sweetest kneel down of his career, and the Red Devils are on to the semifinals to play Cody, as currently the Bronx lead the Douglas Bearcats 35-7 in the fourth quarter. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. We'll have our Dr. McKay Franco Precision Play of the Game right after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021. Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It's time for your Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. When you put up 28 points, there's a lot of options you can pick from, but Michael, we're going to go with a play that didn't score any points directly, but it set the tone.
Cole Robinette coming through the line, destroying the quarterback with that sack, setting the tone for the rest of the game on defense and offense, just hyping the whole Devils team up. With that sack, it just, again, set the tone for everybody on that sideline to be able to just finish the game strong. So, yeah, precision play of the game going to Cole Robinette with that huge sack.
Absolutely, and that's going to do it for our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages, as well as a conversation with victorious coach Steve Moore and Evanston senior Drew Barker. You're tuned in to the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
With over 45 years of experience, Dr. Casey Davis at Davis Chiropractic can provide you with a whole range of services, including spinal adjustment, cold laser treatments, platform vibration therapy, and more. Davis Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Here at our clean energy facility in Evanston, we take great pride in fabricating and manufacturing equipment to make the carbon-free transportation mission possible. The diversity of the operation leads to a need for a variety of skill sets at the facility here in Evanston. We perform TIG welding, MIG welding, small pipe and tube bending, laser cutting, control panel fabrication, assembly of pressure-containing equipment, and valve repairs. Natural gas-fueled vehicles make business sense. Clean Energy, 1600 Union Drive, Evanston.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Welcome back one more time to Riverton, the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. As for the first time since November 3rd, 2007, the Evanston Red Devils are victorious in the postseason and are headed to the semifinals. Final score, Evanston 28, Riverton 7. And it's time for our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Pepsi, that's what I like. And what do we like? Well, we like big-time secondary one-on-one defense when it matters most.
Drew Barker.
Drew Barker, our Pepsi Player of the Game. Without him, the passing game works for Riverton. Riverton, the number 2 passing offense in the state, averaging 225 yards a game. And joining us now, we have our Pepsi Player of the Game, Drew Barker. Drew, you were big in the game against the number 1 passing defense, offense, Jackson, and now you're big in the playoffs against the number 2 passing offense, the top-ranked team out of the East, Riverton. And you drew a very, very tough assignment. Nick McIntosh is one of the best wide receivers in the state. But talk to me about what it was like to go one-on-one against him in the biggest game of the year so far.
I just knew that I had to guard my yard, and most of the time it was like 3rd and short and cover 0, so I knew to take away the slant and then just follow him and knock the ball out when it was in the air.
It's a long bus ride to Riverton, and I have a feeling that bus ride back to Evanston is going to be a lot sweeter than some of the longer bus rides we've taken. Not only is this the first victory for Evanston in the playoffs outside of that Green River matchup, it's the first one on the road. You guys are going to have to be road warriors going forward if you're going to accomplish the goal. What's the key? What's the key to get the correct mindset to make that happen?
I think on the bus ride to stay locked in and not let their home crowd get ahead of us, not let their energy take over us, and just play our football even on the road and just beat them.
Riverton scored first. What was it like on the sidelines when they scored first, and how did you guys manage to kind of shake the nerves? I mean, you go down early in a playoff game. There's a lot of pressure, a lot of expectations on you guys, but you didn't let it get to you. You scored 28 unanswered points to win this thing. What was it like to or how did you guys kind of dial it in and bring it back to, hey, they've got 1 touchdown, but our defense is good enough, we can stop them?
Honestly, when they scored, I don't think anyone said anything. We knew we had to score, and then we saw what they did, and I think we woke up, and then we were able to shut them out the rest of the game.
True. This senior class has had quite the journey when it comes to Red Devil football. How's it feel to be part of the group that for the first time in 5 years makes playoffs, and now for the first time in 15 years gets a win in the postseason?
It feels pretty good to, I think, set a new expectation for Red Devil football, just to start a new trend of hopefully making the playoffs every year and getting wins in the playoffs.
That is our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Pepsi, that's what I like, and it's Drew Barker. Drew, congratulations. Job's not done yet. Still got some more games to play, and we'll see you next week. Congratulations on the huge win. Anything else before we wrap it up?
No, thank you.
All right. Welcoming into the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth, here with Evanston coach Steve Moore. Coach Moore, year one and some big goals as your phone is absolutely blowing up right now. And I understand why. But Coach, you what can you say about this group? I mean, it's a group that went their sophomore year, didn't get a lot of wins. Junior year, didn't get a lot of wins. And now here you guys are as one of the top 4 teams in the 3A officially. Forget what the coaches and media polls say. You guys are in the semifinals. You're in the Final Four.
Yeah, kids don't want to be done playing football. Coaches don't want to be done coaching. So, hey, we'll go another week, too. We'll go. Yeah, wow. The kids, that second quarter, we kind of got things rolling and kind of wish we didn't have halftime and just kept going because I knew Coach Lenhart would get them in at halftime and make some adjustments and do some great things, which he's done all year. So just happy for the kids.
Coach, you've been talking about it all year. Get into the dance, and you think you can make some noise. Well, you've made some noise tonight, but I think this is probably a few decibels shy of the noise you're aiming for. But to get this first one done, to become the first Red Devil team to win a playoff game since 2007, how much does that take off of you? Does it take off the boys and your coaching staff?
I told them last night, I said it's been 15 years since we made it to the semis. It was 5 since we made it to the playoffs, 15 since we won a playoff game, like you said. And I just told them we could, we got a hungry team, we got a hungry community, we got hungry coaches. And, boy, they played hungry tonight, so it's good.
You guys will prepare to take on the winner of Douglas and Cody. You haven't seen Douglas, but we have seen Cody. And I'm going to refresh, but at last check, it was Cody 35, Douglas 7. Maybe we have a final, and we do. It's 42-14 Cody, so we will be going to Cody. Tough place to play. But, you look at the first half against Cody. We were right there with them. Some untimely turnovers in the second half. It's now, I guess, we think about this victory, and it's huge, and we'll celebrate it. But first thoughts on Cody.
Yeah, they're a solid program. They have been for years. We'll get back to watching film, and, they run the quick offense, which is hard to prepare for, but we'll do what we can. We'll do the best we can with that. But obviously they're a good football team, and we're going to prepare like it's every other week we've prepared and go see if we can't keep dancing.
Well, that is Coach Steve Moore, head coach for the semifinal bound Evanston Red Devils. Coach, congratulations. Anything else you'd like to wrap this up?
Thank everybody for all their support. I know the kids were excited. Coach Fackrell was looking at Facebook, I guess, earlier, and there's a lot of cool posts in there. I'm not really a Facebook guy, but he was saying the community was saying lots of great things and wishing us luck. And, it's just awesome that the way we've been supported and it's fun. So we'll just keep plugging away. So thank you. Appreciate it.
And we're not done yet, Coach.
We're not done yet.
Congratulations. Thank you so much for the time. We'll see you back in Evanston.
Sure appreciate you.
That's going to do it for our playoff football broadcast here on mylocalradio.com. Your final score, it's Evanston 28, Riverton 7. On behalf of our producer back at the studio in downtown Evanston, that is Mr. Colton Bagley. Our webmaster is Sean Hando. Our executive producer and owner, the great Val Cook. Our sales manager, Matt Petrie. Our sales associates, Julie Burley and Sarah Pay, and our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, and the rest of the staff at My Local Radio Sports. We have Voice of the Valley, Mr. Anthony Colasuno. Voice of the Rich Rebels in Utah, Mr. Aaron Poling. Voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard. Voice of the Jackson Bronx, Mr. Jake Nichols. And voice of the West Side Pirates in Idaho, Mr. Cody Olson. I'm Elan Olliff, and we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on mylocalradio.com and KNYN. Tomorrow, we will be live at the Volleyball Regional Tournament, the 4A West Volleyball Regional Tournament in Green River. Evanston plays Jackson in an elimination game, and that will get started at 10:30 with our pregame show brought to you by Cazin's Ace and Furniture at 10:15 a.m. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night, and we'll see you in the morning. Take care.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.